just so real. Already know exactly how you feel. See the head, not like seeing a steeple. You damn well know they're one of the people. Nobody breaks us, as nobody made us, and no one can take this cause we got their fix. We are the people, we are the people, we are the people. Don't mess with this. Let's go.
Good morning. Welcome to Patrick and the People. Let me scoot in here. You scoot this way. How you guys doing today? It's Thursday, right? Is that what day it is?
Yeah, Thursday, right?
Yeah, Thursday. Almost to the weekend, man. It's going to be a great show. Dr. Marla will be here in just a minute, Dr. Marla Murphy. And right here to my right, you know the Bruce Buffer of Little Rock, Rich Rockwell right here. How's it going this morning, buddy?
Good morning, man. I enjoyed waking up and coming outside and just smelling that fresh air of lower interest rates and full grocery carts.
Oh, yeah. No, everything today was so much cheaper when I woke up. And then right here to my left is Noah Beam. Yeah, the name that may sound familiar. That is my son. Welcome to the show, buddy.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, now you'll want to be right up on the mic about like that,
Yeah.
you know, just so you can come through clear and sound good on there. So should be a great show today. We did lock in yesterday our interview with Joe Exotic of Tiger King.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. We sure did. We got that locked in. So that's going to be, I believe, the second, the 13th, I think, is when we're going to be talking to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Well, it is a big
Yeah,
deal, man.
man.
That's a huge thing to get, you know. So we're very excited about that. And you can always go over to patrickandthepeople.com and find out about our upcoming guests. We have many that are coming in, lots of bands. Again, this Friday show is pretty lined up. It's pretty spectacular. We've got just an amazing amount of things going on. We'll have John Reap and Dick Colligan in the studio.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to that one.
Yes,
We're
sir.
going to go check out his show, his set this week.
Oh, yeah, no, John Reap is really a phenomenal comedian.
Hilarious.
He is, man. He's great. Yeah, you've seen him before
I
live.
have.
Yeah, you sure did. So excited to see John again, have him here in the studio and cut up with him. And then we'll have Sean Michelle. You may know him from American Idol. He was one of the contestants and just a phenomenal vocalist. He's coming in to do a live performance in the studio, and we'll interview him as well. So very exciting week coming up, or show coming up for Friday. Now, look, want to get out some prizes. Yeah, we've got prizes to get out.
Yeah.
I've got some prize packs, some different things you can pick from. So what do I need you to do? Well, I need you to follow Patrick and the People on YouTube. Today, everybody that follows us on YouTube will go into a drawing, and I will announce in the morning who gets that prize. And you can pick your choice of prizes. I've got multiple things. I've got Patrick and the People shirts. Patrick and the People, I got a set of shot glasses. I've got a premium set of some golf balls.
Nice.
Yeah, man. I've got a prize pack from Dark from Day One.
Oh, nice.
It has shirts, all kinds of stuff in it. Stays in Vegas prize packs. I got all kinds of things you can pick from. You can come in the vault, take a look around, pick one of the very valuable items that you love. All you got to do, follow us on YouTube, Patrick and the People on YouTube. And you just type it in. It'll pop right up. It's really that simple. Let's get to some news you can use. Let's talk about who's outrun the Grim Reaper. Adam Devine. You may know him from, Workaholics and lots of other things, but he's 41. If you've never seen the movie, I think it's called, Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. It's got Aubrey Plaza in it too, Anna Kendrick. Really funny movie, really funny. Who else? Christopher Knight. You would know him as Peter Brady on the Brady Bunch. He's 67.
Wow.
Yeah. Noah Lomax from The Walking Dead's 23. Let's see. Lucas Neff from Glitch is 39. David Guetta is 57. DJ.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? Joni Mitchell. She's an old folk singer, 81. Shinedown Zach Myers is 41.
Yeah.
Kiss's Tommy Thayer is 64. Mudvayne's Greg Tribbett is 56. Phone ringing?
Yeah, alarm's going off.
Oh,
you
just
know.
the alarm.
They want me
letting
to
you know
be
it's time to
awake.
get up. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's definitely time to get up for sure. Everybody needs to wake up. So good thing that alarm went off. You were probably still asleep.
Wake up.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Attorneys for accused quadruple murderer Brian Kohlberger will ask a judge in Boise today to consider removing the death penalty as an option in the event their client's convicted. He is accused of murdering 4 University of Idaho students in November of 2022. Kaylee Goncalves, Madison Mogan, Ethan Chapin, and Zana Kernodle were discovered stabbed to death in an off-campus home. Prosecutors say the former grad student's DNA found on the knife sheath left at the crime scene. State prosecutors say they will seek the death penalty if he's convicted. He's a dirty dog. He is he's a serial killer and would have probably killed many more if he hadn't been caught.
Right.
Yeah, he's a
Glad they caught
wild.
him.
Huh?
Glad they caught him.
It's always good. Yeah, it's hard to be the same kind of serial killer that there used to be, where you go indefinitely whacking people because technology and DNA is just too good. You know.
Yeah.
You get me a good box of Captain Crunch, I can kill that cereal.
Hell yeah, you can. Yeah, especially if it's got the crunch berries in it. Shit. A big winner on election day was the Calm Meditation app. During CNN and ABC coverage, the app ran an ad that was 30 seconds of silence with words on the screen explaining it, led to more than a 100-spot jump in the App Store just by offering a moment of peace amid the chaos and stress. They went a step further on Instagram Live. They created a calming corner with streaming penguins and meerkats from the San Diego Zoo, because you need a calming corner in your life, right?
They needed a calming corner. I resubscribed to my YouTube membership just to watch all the news anchors have a meltdown.
Oh, no, here, hold on a second. No, we're not going there. Bo and Yang from SNL apparently got a little too into an October 13th skit with Ariana Grande. They had to kiss, and he went all in. On his podcast, he told Ariana, I opened my mouth too much when we kissed on SNL. She said, you absolutely did. I was shaking after. Not in a bad way, just in a disarming way. Yeah, you know what happened is Bo and Yang thought he was going to pull a Pete Davidson and be shacked up with Kim K. You know, he thought, oh, yeah, I'll pull a Pete and I'll get to go Ariana Grande.
I go down the same path.
Yeah, it didn't work, Bowen. Didn't work. Prince William has revealed new information about Kate Middleton's cancer battle. He gave an update yesterday ahead of handing out the Earthshot Prize Award in South Africa. He gave positive news, said she's doing well. She's been amazing during her year of treatment for abdominal cancer. Comes about 2 months after she revealed that she completed chemotherapy. A Tennessee man said his pickup truck was stolen while he was charging the battery in his driveway. Bastards. Scott Hill said he left the vehicle running in Memphis. Well, that's a bad idea. I don't even live there, and I can tell you that's a bad idea. You left the engine running in Memphis?
Yeah.
Yeah, what were you trying to get insurance money? He just for a few minutes came outside to find it gone. The bad battery did help him recover his truck, because 15 hours later, after it died at a gas station, an officer spotted it there and approached the alleged thieves, who fled on foot but were later arrested. With the race for president called early yesterday, the Vice President Harris addressed her supporters finally at Howard University. She acknowledged they were feeling and experiencing a range of emotions right now. Well, yeah, I would imagine. Hurricane Rafael overperformed as it made landfall in Cuba yesterday. It was forecast to build to at least a Cat 2, but actually hit western Cuba as a Category 3. It crashed their electric grid, which can be done by a good breeze or one too many space heaters. The grid has suffered multiple collapses over the last 2 months. The latest forecast shows the storm slowing down and turning to the west and continuing through the southern Gulf. They said it might bring some rain to New Orleans. It's not coming in as a hurricane.
That's good.
Yeah, no,
It's just going to be a little windy.
just a little bit maybe.
Just a little wind and some rain. It's all good.
Montana Rep Zoe Zephyr reelected to the State House of Reps on Tuesday. Rep Zephyr was censored and barred from the House floor for almost 2 years after passionate pleas on the House floor against gender-affirming care ban for transgender youth. Zephyr filed a lawsuit against Montana to reinstate her legislative privileges and duties, which was dismissed. The wind will allow Zephyr to return to the house floor again. CVS missed their third quarter profit estimates. Wah. Let's see. Okay. Oh, no. Police arrested 5 people in Carrollton, Kentucky after a 2-year-old found naked and locked in a cage.
Whoa.
Good
Yeah.
God.
Whoa.
Yeah, the cage in a home. They responded to a tip they got Monday about a kid possibly being held in a cage. 2 other kids also removed from property as part of the case. The 5 people arrested ranged in age from 28 to 71. They're charged with first-degree criminal abuse, wanton endangerment. The 28-year-old Shelby Tarosi was also charged with possession of meth, marijuana, and drug paraphernalia.
Well,
You know,
that'll do it.
It might seem that putting your kid in a cage is a great way to catch a break, but it's just really a bad idea. You know, the internet has been working away for 17 years to solve the mystery of a song they knew only as "Like the Wind." Well, it's finally been identified. The first fact uncovered, the actual name of the song is "Subways of Your Mind." It's some kind of release from a 1980s German band called FEX or FEX. It was uploaded as a track in 2007. They had originally recorded on a cassette from the radio as teenagers, and some German siblings asked for help identifying the song. It's a no music database. Finally, some Reddit subforum grew to about 60,000 members, but it didn't have any luck. And a user announced he'd finally identified the song after he came across the members of the band researching an event for an up-and-coming German band in the 80s event. They had no idea their song was an internet sensation. I don't know what the song is.
Yeah.
I've never heard it. I don't know where it's at, where it's playing, but good for you that you solved it, I guess. All right, Fireball. Sazerac is the privately owned parent company of Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey. They just introduced a new limited release product called Cryerball that's infused with the tears of actual football fans.
Must be Cowboy fans.
Yeah, probably so. The aim is to monetize the disappointment of football fans throughout the country, literally with actual tears. Danny Suich, Fireball's global brand director, said every teardrop is captured, stored, sealed in sterile jars, transported to the facility for distillation, and that occurs for months, and then the salty tears are blended into the whiskey. It's going to be available in tents outside NFL and college football stadiums where fans can donate their tears after each game. Well, it is a unique way to sell it, you know. All right, let's get to some sports that you care about. Now that things have settled down after the trade deadline in the NFL, we can step away, take a little more objective look at winners and losers. Kansas City Chiefs getting DeAndre Hopkins at wideout, huge.
That was huge.
Yeah, but getting pass rusher Josh, I think that UK was maybe even bigger. Detroit Lions, Darius Smith isn't Aiden Hutchinson, but he's going to be a big help. The Lions make a run for the Super Bowl. Hey, they were having a damn good season right
Lions
now.
are really good right now.
Yeah, I mean they are kicking ass.
Looking forward to seeing that game on Sunday.
Yeah, who are they playing?
Was it the Falcons, I think?
Oh,
I think I'll have to look it up. I know I saw a
okay.
commercial late last night.
okay. Pro Bowl wide receivers Hopkins, Devontae Adams, Amari Cooper, Deontay Johnson all managed to get pride away from disasters and onto contending teams.
I'm sorry, it's the Texans.
The Texans, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be a tough game.
Yeah.
The Ravens picked up Johnson at receiver and Tre'Davious White to shore up the defense, putting them in a better position to give the Chiefs some competition. And, you know, that's been the big problem, trying to get past the Chiefs.
And the Buccaneers almost did it on Sunday.
Man, the Buccaneers looked good, didn't they? Baker
Yeah.
Mayfield was slinging it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then Pat Mahomes remembered he was Pat Mahomes. You know. They got Mike Williams, the Steelers did, from the Jets, and pass rusher Preston Smith from the Packers. And then the Washington Commanders got Marshawn Lattimore to help defend the pass. That was huge, assuming he can stay healthy. Now, who are the losers? Well, probably anybody in the AFC who wants to beat the Chiefs. The Bills and Ravens got help, but not much.
Picking up another threat like DeAndre Hopkins is huge.
Oh, my God. Yeah, he's so amazing. He pulled off a couple catches in that game that were crazy.
Yeah.
Packers and Vikings did nothing to disprove the Lions are best team in the division. The Giants could have dealt Aziz Ojulari for some capital, but opted to stay put. And the Jets getting Devontae Adams was nice for Aaron Rodgers, but not likely to make a dent in a team that's 3-6. A veteran fire sale for draft picks might have been more productive, to be honest with you. All right. Just over a month, the college football playoff teams will be finalized. Before that happens, there are 7 key matchups that can have a big impact on which teams will make the final cut. Georgia versus Ole Miss. That's number 3 versus 16. 1 of 3 games this weekend with big playoff implications. 11 Alabama and 14 LSU. One of these teams are going to make it. This game may determine which it is. Georgia versus Tennessee. Ole Miss, just the start of a challenging November for Georgia. They'd be wise not to look past the Volunteers right now. Indiana and the Buckeyes. Indiana, maybe one of the season's biggest surprises, admittedly, thanks to a weak schedule. This game is a chance to show everyone they're real. They won't.
Hey, maybe the people of the drink there was at the Fireball. You can go talk to Ryan Day and
definitely
get some
do
tears
that.
from him.
Yeah, definitely do that. Skip Bayless' social media was hacked, apparently. The hacker was posting about cryptocurrency and the economy, and then things got impressively more lewd after that. Hey, welcome to the show, Dr. Marla Murphy. How are you, Marla?
I'm good. Good morning.
Welcome.
Ladies.
How are you today?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Good, thank
Feeling
you.
better?
Yes. Yes.
Good. Yeah, last week she was on her deathbed, so that's why she wasn't here. She
I
said,
know.
hey,
I was
I'm about to die.
Yeah.
I'll
having
call
a
you.
Heart attack.
Yeah, that's what you said. No, it's
It
not.
wasn't.
It wasn't.
A
what you
really high heart rate.
Yeah, you did? What was going on? Did your husband take his clothes off? Ew.
Don't make me think about that.
Yeah.
No, I just have a really high heart rate, and it went really high. Scared me.
Well, I bet it did.
Scared
It would
me.
scare me.
Yeah. Thought I was gonna have to call, the ambulance,
Right.
and Jason would, what? But I got it under control.
Yeah.
It was scary.
Then he busted through the door with his fire hose and no shirt. All right. Yeah, right. In this instance, the post, we were talking about Skip Bayless's hacked X account. The off-color post had been deleted. Now appears he's regained control of that. Man, after the Grizzlies' 131-114 win over the Lakers on Wednesday, Grizzlies' Desmond Bain crashed teammate Scottie Pippen Jr.'s on-court interview to praise him for stealing the ball from LeBron James. But let me tell you something about this. LeBron James, he continues to defy everything. You don't have to like the guy, but goddamn it, you're going to respect him. I'll tell you that, because the dude had like 40-some points. He had basically a triple double. He's, 40, 42?
39.
39 years old, 22nd season, dropping 40-plus point triple doubles on opposing teams. Now, they lost, which is sad because nobody else on the team apparently can get a bucket but LeBron James. So that's a problem. And then finally, the Dallas Cowboys are pretty disappointed right now. They come to find that Dak Shepard's thigh has separated from the bone.
Ooh.
Yeah, that appears to be a problem for a quarterback of some kind. And so it looks like he may be down for a while.
I know where he can get PT. Yeah.
Physical therapy, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He could do that at Exceptional PT in Benton. It's a great place to do such a thing.
I've heard good
Yeah,
things.
yeah. You know what? One of the things that that surprised me about physical therapy was being introduced to the TENS machine. That thing works so good, man. I love it. It's called a TENS machine. You can probably describe it better than I can,
It's
Mark.
electrical stim. It just feels good,
Oh, okay.
and it interrupts the pain pathway from the pain to the brain.
Something about electrical and it feels good. Just
It
doesn't
does, it's
compute for me,
pleasant.
but
No, it does. She says I'll turn it up until you can't really tolerate it. Then I'll turn it down a little
yeah.
bit.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I go keep
It's what, it
keep
just,
going,
like, relaxes
keep going,
muscles,
keep
joints,
going.
what?
It can, or it can contract them to make them stronger if I wanted to.
Yeah, it could.
It's
It
just that-
could. Speaking of that, by the way, Amanda, it should be in. It may have been in yesterday. She ordered one of those machines to simulate labor and make me endure it while on the show.
Oh Lord,
Yeah, that ought to be fun,
You
huh?
are not going to be able to handle it.
that's
You don't know what my threshold of
I
pain
think
is.
I kind of do, actually.
Well, that's true. Actually, I forgot.
And
You
real
kind of
quick,
do, don't
You
you?
were a trooper, though.
Yeah.
I haven't quite learned the console here yet, but they're asking if we could turn Dr. Marla up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm yelling.
Here. I'll turn you up, Marla. There. Or you can speak.
Hi.
Yeah, that's way better. Yeah, here. As a matter of fact, let's just, wow.
Falling asleep in your morning shower? We'll wake you up.
If you're looking for a vehicle, how about a late model, low mileage vehicle? Go to Fitz Auto. Listen, if you want a car, a truck, an SUV, a boat, a camper, a side-by-side, they have everything that you want and then some. But don't worry about bad credit. That's what they deal with. They're their own bank. Look, you can check them out online at fitzauto.com, or you can go in person, 8421 Stagecoach Road in Little Rock. Find out why we've bought 7 vehicles from Fitz Auto. They're that good. Listen to this. Did you know that Arkansas child custody laws changed in 2021? There's now a rebuttable presumption that joint custody is in the best interest of your child. Look, if you're dealing with divorce, child custody, something like that, there's 3 things you need from your attorney. You need him to be experienced, you need him to be aggressive, and you need him to be effective. And that is exactly what you get at Robertson, Oswald, and Noni. These guys know what they're doing. Bonnie has been my personal attorney for many years, and she is amazing, as are the other 2. If you've got those kind of issues, don't take a second choice attorney. Go to the best and let them get it done for you. You can call them at 496-6633. That's 496-6633, or go to robertson-law-firm.com. All right, let's see what the people are saying right now. Hey, there's a little doggy, a.k.a. Mike Woodall. He said, morning, fellas, it's Mike Friday. Okay, congratulations on that. He said, hey, Noah, great young man right there.
Hey, thank you.
Let's see. Ben Hubbard said, happy Thursday, kids. What up, dog? Todd said, happy Friday Eve, the people. Oh, and Patrick, thank you, my friend. Always good to see you, Patrick Beam. Thank you, Corey Hogue. Good to see you, buddy. See you here. Morning from Tommy. Hey, Tommy. There's Amanda. Good morning, Amanda. Demanda. Carrie, of course, if you follow our commentary and stuff, you'll see this regularly. He send in dog titty. That's just what he does. Lindsay said, good morning, Patrick. What up? And catch you almost every morning here in Russellville, brother. Big fan. Well, thanks, Mitchell. I appreciate you up in Las Vegas listening to us. That is awesome. Stay with us, man. Okay, Gen Z, let's talk about them. Apparently, girls like it on top. The bra, that is. They're resurrecting the risque bra over the shirt style that, I guess, to impress people. I'm not sure. It's indie sleaze mixed with New York City grunge and 90s hip-hop. That's what the vintage reseller said to the Post of the newly exhumed pre-Y2K fashion trend. Grunge girls are throwing on a bra they found at Goodwill bins over a super ripped vintage T-shirt and baggy jeans. Is this something that is cool these days? It's back again. Are you down to do this, Marla?
I am not. No.
You are not down
I'm
to.
just thinking of some of the disgusting bras that I've seen and throwing them on over a shirt. I mean, that's just stupid. Come on.
Why
Not
do
that
you?
my bras are disgusting. I'm just saying.
No, but why would one wear their bra on the outside? You just look silly.
attention. I don't know, but it's not positive attention. It's just, hey, you look stupid.
Only DC comic characters wear their underwear on the
That's
outside.
exactly right.
Yeah. Okay. Man's best friend has some expensive taste. Louis Vuitton giving dogs a taste of luxury with its latest doghouse designed with a monogram coated canvas exterior. It's only $60,000.
Oh,
Jeez.
only.
Yeah. Pharrell Williams, that's Louis Vuitton's men's creative director, transformed the kennel trunk from a conventional hard-sided case into a doghouse even owners wouldn't mind lounging in, it says. The luxury item creates the illusion of a house with a pointed roof and windows. However, designers have ensured that its functionality when it comes to cleaning with a removable door, and the bottom of the trunk can be opened as well. Not an ordinary kennel. It's got cowhide leather trim, Vuittonite lining, gold tone hardware, double handles, 5-lock closure. It can also receive a nice paint job and everything. It set to be unveiled in spring summer 2025, focusing on the quote cosmopolitan culture of dogs and their walkers. The luxury, like I said, creates the illusion of a home. There's a photo of it right there. Is that a $60,000 doghouse? What do you think?
Listen, come on. I just,
Who's buying a $60,000
Right.
doghouse
I just want the purse.
in this economy? Do you really?
Yeah, Louis, but I mean, the dog. All right, I want the doghouse too.
I just can't see spending that kind of money on any purse.
People will spend it on their dogs before their family,
Well, sure.
or their
Now,
kids.
well, it's because their dogs are
Sweeter.
they're nicer.
Yeah.
They appreciate when you feed them.
My
The
dog
kids
said-
don't. You know, they don't give a damn. They expect you to. The dog's just like, hey, can I get some?
I mean, who's the market for this? Kardashian is all I can think, or
I mean,
Paris Hilton. That's
yeah,
it.
It does seem
Are
like
they going to make 2, 3?
a very finite audience. Yeah.
Well,
But
yeah.
I mean, even at 2 or 3, you probably made a healthy profit there.
Yeah, for sure.
mean,
but
I'm
I'm in the
sure.
wrong business. That's for sure. I'm way too loud now.
Phone. There you go. Yeah, you got it. You did it.
Just
Wow,
turn around
that's
next
very
time.
violent. Very
Right?
violent. What's going on here?
I don't know. My dog
too
better just
early.
be happy with the begging strips that he gets. Like,
Yeah.
that's the
Off-brand.
fanciest thing I'm spending on.
What's
him.
what's the most you've ever spent on a pet, Marla?
Getting them spayed or neutered. And I get like,
I go to the free thing.
well, I mean, if I can get a spot, but
Yeah.
I don't pay for dogs. There's plenty out there that need homes.
Yeah.
Not that I wouldn't, but I just
No, I steal them
wouldn't.
too. That's not what you meant, I guess.
I mean, I was like, is that where my dog went? I can't. I'm just not that person.
What's the most you ever spent on your pet?
Yeah. What, 30, 40 bucks on food, you know?
Like a big
food-
bag.
Yeah,
That's
like
a
a
big
big
bag.
bag. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
the
hey, you're
old
going to
Roy.
get through for a couple weeks.
old
You're
Roy.
gonna eat good for a
Yeah,
couple weeks.
okay.
Yeah, I've probably just on toys, probably
Yeah.
40, 50 bucks.
Right.
Yeah. No, I can't. I think one time I had a dog. I took to the vet, and I did spend more than maybe I spent maybe a couple hundred on that. But that's it.
Robbie,
I can't justify 600, much less $60,000 for a doghouse.
Robbie on Facebook says, not him. If he had 60 grand, he'd be going on vacation for a couple months.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, that's what I'd rather do.
And I
go-
take my dog with me. That's fine.
Right.
hell, for 60,000, you could probably go on vacation for 6 months. I mean, I don't know. I could, As a matter of fact, somebody give me a $60,000 vacation. I'll take it right now, and y'all will see me in 6 months.
Me too.
Yeah, that's for damn sure. So, of all the pets you've ever had, Marla, what was your favorite?
Oh, don't make me cry. So my dog Lucy, she was 15 and she just died about 3 years ago.
Yeah. Now, what kind of dog was Lucy?
She was a Shar-Pei.
Oh, the wrinkly kind.
Yeah, Shar-Pei Golden Retriever mix. Best ever.
I knew a girl when I was in school. Her name was Renee, and her family raised Shar-Peis, and it was like 100 a wrinkle is how they charge for them. I'm not even kidding.
Well, so one of the houses we bought, we got the dog from them,
Oh, okay.
but not from them, from the neighbor, because they were going to kill the dog. Whole other story.
Yeah, but you
but-
rescued it.
Well, yeah,
And-
beautiful.
And had it 15 years.
Yeah.
That's amazing,
Yeah.
though.
That's good.
Yeah, she was a good girl.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What about yourself? Best pet you ever had?
Best pet was Buddy the Beagle.
Buddy the Beagle.
That was my dog.
Man, they're good dogs. They're yappers.
Oh yeah, but
They,
it's
they
just-
bark a lot, but they are very cool, very loving.
We rescued him actually. He was we got him for free, but he was this was when I lived up in Michigan. You know, I was a kid, but
Yeah.
the people they found him on their driveway. They lived out in the country, and just so happened somebody was driving by and just chucked him out the window. He ended up having like a broken rib, but healed up and lived a long, healthy life. That was
Wow,
good
what a
dog,
piece
man.
of shit that was.
I know, really. Like,
So how long did you have him?
we had him from. I think we got him when he was about 3 years old, and I mean till the end of his life. I think he was about 17 when he
Wow.
when he finally died.
Okay, that's awesome, man. That's
Yeah.
great. That's
yeah,
great.
it was good.
I'll ask you too. Although I know the pets you've had, I don't know which one is your favorite. What's your favorite pet?
I've got to say Loki, my cat.
Okay.
He's what, 3 going on 4 years,
Mhm.
and his name is Loki for a reason. He is the god of mischief.
Yeah.
He is sweet 1 second and then biting your hand the other.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. See now
Now,
this.
that sounds
This
like a
is a
great
cat.
emotional support animal.
he is.
Yeah, well, I'll say this. This is where sometimes parents and children separate because I don't give a damn about a cat at all. Though, it's fine. Loki's just fine as a cat. He seems to be all right.
Yeah.
I have 4 cats right now.
Wow.
Yeah. Because they keep being born behind my clinic. And I just, like, if I see one that's there, like one of them was just like there with no mom or other
Mhm.
ones and still had the placenta and cord, I can't let them die. So there's 4 cats in my house.
Well, are you trying to get rid of the cats?
No, I love these babies.
So you're going to keep all of them?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, they're all different ages.
Sure. Now, do they all live inside? Do they live outside? How does that work for you?
2 live in and out, mostly out, and 2 are in.
Okay.
And then of the 2 that are in, one goes in and out. She goes out for like 30 seconds, and that's enough. But the kitten hasn't been neutered yet, so
Yeah.
I can't get him outside.
Yeah.
But hey, they're good.
No, that's
Ish.
great. It's just 4 too many cats for me.
Yeah, they're Jason's friends because he's home all day.
No, he likes them?
Oh yeah, he loves all animals.
Really?
Yeah.
He likes the cats.
Yeah, and dogs and
Well,
raccoons.
dogs
and
are fine.
things.
I get dogs. Yeah, no, I understand
Okay,
that.
there's these cats though. They're pretty cool.
Like if I-
my cat fetches and brings the ball back.
That's not enough.
Well, but also doesn't bite me.
Not enough.
Well, one did.
If I had a cat that was a saber-tooth tiger, that'd be cool. I'd have that
Cool,
cat.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be dope. To have like a Mike Tyson tiger or something. Just watched The Hangover again the other night. I forget sometimes how funny that movie is in
It is.
places. Paging Doctor. Oh wait, you can't say that now. I'm sorry. That's still funny as hell. It cracks me up.
I don't know what you're talking about, patient. Well, say it.
I'm not
Say
gonna.
it.
I'm not
What
gonna.
is it?
I'm not gonna. Dr. Fajot.
Oh, okay.
What's your favorite comedy, Marla?
Like movie?
Yes, that'd be correct. Yeah.
Ah,
Or throw me just one of them. It doesn't have to be the favorite. One.
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs. Wow, I did not expect that one.
What did you expect?
Well, I don't know, but that's interesting.
Okay.
Who's in? Who all is that? Who's in that? Martin Short. Who is in?
Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis.
Yeah.
That's. I knew it was one of them. Yeah.
And then Bill Pullman
Okay.
and
Yeah. Okay. No, that's
Mel
fine.
Brooks.
Mel Brooks. Yeah, I think
Yeah, think
I
about
think
it,
it was
yeah.
his movie.
Yeah, it is.
All right. How about you, Rich? Favorite comedy?
Just because I recently watched it. I mean, there's so many good comedies out there.
Mhm.
But Tuesday, after having Bigfoot guy on, I had to go look up the old Harry and the Hendersons.
Harry and the Hendersons.
Remember that?
Yeah, man, I do remember that. Noah, favorite comedy?
Step Brothers, hand down.
Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah.
that is the correct answer. And
That's a good
let me
one too,
dap
though.
you up. Yeah, that is-
The
That is
drum
the correct
scene
answer.
every time.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna put my
Bottom playing
nutsack.
dope.
I can't.
Put my nutsack on your drum set.
And my son is a drummer, so showing him that is great.
Yeah, no doubt. Are they? They're still doing performances at
They are.
Tyndall?
They are, yeah. You didn't go?
I haven't been yet, but I plan to.
They, I think they got rained out one Sunday, and then
Mhm.
they were partying Saturday night, so they didn't do it.
Yeah, if you want to
Anyway.
get your rock on, you can go to
Listen.
Tyndall Park on Sunday. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Sundays
from
when they
11
do
to
their
2.
jams.
I'm telling you, these there's a YouTube channel they have too, and that I was blown away. Their last show in Jacksonville. I was.
Well, you know what we might do? We might just have to get them on a Friday show and have them come in here and sit
They
down
would
and show
be
us.
so stoked, but there's 4 of them. I don't know where he'd put his drums.
Well, you wouldn't.
Uh,
It'd be an acoustic version.
he
You
would
know.
be so sad.
Well,
We got this nice console table.
yeah,
here.
I'll get him a trash tub.
He would love. They would love that. They're
Well,
really good kids.
Well, we'll talk to him about it for sure. Yeah, Step Brothers is definitely one of my all time favorite movies.
It's one of the most quotable movies.
Oh, by all means, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you've got John C. Reilly and
He's the best.
Will Ferrell
Oh,
doing improv pretty much the
Yeah,
whole movie.
pretty much the whole movie. It really is, and it's phenomenal. I'm a Will Ferrell fan in a lot of cases. I mean, I love Anchorman. That's
Yeah.
great. The movie Get Hard, even with Kevin Hart. What else? Elf.
Elf was
Yeah.
good. I mean,
I mean, that's one of the top holiday movies of all
Right.
time.
Oh, see that one I'm not a fan of.
Not a fan of Elf.
No,
Not a fan of Buddy Elf.
I don't know. I just couldn't get into it.
No, well, it's okay. You don't
I
have
liked-
to.
I really
It's
liked
Christmas
him
movie.
and Mark Wahlberg and what was that? Daddy's Home.
Oh,
or
Daddy's
something.
Home.
Yeah, that was a good
that
one.
was a very popular movie. It sure was. Yeah. What else has he been in, man?
Was it Old School? Was it
Old School.
Old
Yeah,
School,
Frank
yeah.
the Tank, baby.
Yeah.
That is great. I love Vince Vaughn too, man. Vince Vaughn,
Oh,
probably hands down one of my favorite actors.
Yeah.
Have you seen his TV show? Or yeah.
What?
No, not.
I didn't even
Netflix,
know.
HBO Max. One of them.
What is it?
Bad Monkey.
Bad Monkey.
Yeah.
What? No. Tell me more, please.
It's
Stop.
it's
Pause.
amazing. Bad Monkey. It's on.
Okay, well,
one of
tell me about it.
So he's a cop,
Okay.
and there's murders,
Uh huh.
and it's funny.
Oh,
and because he's Vince Vaughn.
yeah.
You want to hear the whole like?
Well, I mean, is it like an hour long? Is it a 30-minute sitcom? What are we talking about here?
I think it's an hour.
Is it
I
a
don't-
limited series, a new series? What's going on?
It's
Looks
new.
like it's just one season, yeah. Just
Okay.
came out
It's in
this
as a
year.
book, but it's really good. Like it's really funny.
And it's on where?
I don't know. We have all the streamers.
Oh, you have all the streamers. I see how it goes. See, this is why you should be a doctor. Then you get all the streaming
No,
services.
that's why you should have an IT husband who hacks into it and does
Yeah, it's like me and my movies. I see. Yeah, I'm not telling you where, but
That
let's
is
do
an
something.
interesting premise.
Yes, it is. Oh yeah.
No one talk to me till I have my coffee.
Honey, never mind.
You know what? As a real estate agent, putting you with the right mortgage person is critical. One of my favorites to work with is Josh Taylor at AMC Mortgage, and I'll tell you why. A lot of guys out there are stiff. They treat you like a number. Josh treats you like a friend. He's going to work through with you on everything you need. Look, he just got a pair of my clients into a home with $500 total. Yeah, paid the closing and the down payment costs all covered in there. I'm not saying that's what you're going to get, but I'm saying that's how good he is. Check him out. Give him a call, 351-2579. It's Josh Taylor at AMC Mortgage. If you're looking for a local mortgage guy, that's one that I recommend. Do you live or work in Conway, and are you a vapor? Yeah, and listen, stop going to crappy gas stations to get your vapes. Go to Crazy J's. They've got 2 locations in Conway, every kind of flavor you can imagine. Not only that, but if you love the electric lettuce, and who doesn't, they've got all kinds of glassware, some of the coolest stuff that you've ever seen. So no matter whether you're trying to get your vape on or your bud on, Crazy J's is the way to go. Check them out. They've got 2 locations in Conway. Crazy J's for all your vape and smoke needs, baby. All right, Marla, may I temporarily get you to swap with Nick here so I can just talk to him about his event that's coming up, because I think everybody is going to want to know about this. Come on and have a seat, Nick.
Yeah, for sure.
Get on in here, man. How you doing this morning, buddy?
Welcome.
Get up on the mic like that, like you see how I am. There you go.
I'm doing well. How y'all doing?
Good, man. Good. Introduce yourself, Nick.
I'm Nick Marshall out of Benton. I've been doing the Cabot Bowl for about a year now.
It's called the what now?
The Cabot Turkey Bowl.
The Cabot Turkey Bowl. Okay, now what is the Cabot Turkey Bowl?
It's 18 plus. We all we tackle football, but we're not trying to hurt nobody. You know, no low blows to the knees. If you are over aggressive, you know you will be taken out for a couple plays. You know, we all have jobs the next day. It's basically like we all didn't get a chance to play football in high school.
Okay.
So a group of friends just came together and we just kind of want to have a fun game one day a year.
Yeah, so you started the Cabot Turkey Bowl, and so guys from everywhere come out to compete and play in this football game. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right, and so you're recruiting for people to come play and to come watch, and it's free. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And now, what is it? What is the event for? Is it to bring awareness, or to raise money, or what?
This year is the first year that we've had a couple sponsorships, Fidelity and Co. And also Pathfinder.
Mm-hmm.
Pathfinder, they're in on the dedication and integration of bringing awareness to disability for the disability. I want to say like kids to where they can like have like a quote unquote normal life.
Right.
They help out them. So
Yeah, Pathfinders benefits, physically, mentally handicapped kids and getting their life path established and things of that nature. Is that basically right?
Sir.
And so this will bring awareness and help them. And so if people wanted to, play in this game, how would they get a hold of you or get involved in it?
You can add me on Instagram at 501 Gata or
GATA, Gata. Okay, 501
I'm a
Gata.
big Gator fan, so
Okay. Well, you don't have to say that. I mean, it's probably not helping your cause any there unless you want to get tackled. Okay, 501 Gata on Instagram. And who might be somebody who wants to do this? You just anybody who says, "Hey, I want to play some ball. I want to come out and have fun doing it."
Anybody 18 or older is free to come out. Like I said, it's free to play.
Now, if I've got a cannon for an arm and I'm a hell of a quarterback and I want to play, do I get to throw the ball? Do I just get to pick a position I want? How does that work?
We all like my team has a quarterback. I'm on the Eagles, and
Okay.
then the Jets has a quarterback. I want to speak kind of a little highly on my quarterback, Reese Coates out of Bryant High School.
Yeah.
He came from Pocahontas, and was a quarterback there, and he went to Bryant,
Mm.
took a starting position there, was wide receiver / quarterback, and played a little bit of safety,
Yeah.
and then went on to UCA, and he played quarterback there. Uh, I feel like we're gonna run some RPOs, and I mean, we're ready to take the dub.
Okay. Okay. So when is the event and what time will it happen?
The event is November 10th, and it'll take place at 1:30
Okay. And where at?
in Cabot, Arkansas.
Is there a location in Cabot or just show up at Cabot?
There is a location. I don't currently have that.
We don't have
location.
that in front of us. Okay. Maybe you can help him out on that because
Yeah,
we
it looks
definitely want to know where to go.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be November 10th, so it's this Sunday, and 38 Spirit Drive in Cabot. Arkansas.
38 Spirit Drive. And what is that for people? Is there a landmark there? Is it a business name or anything? Or
Well, let me get back to you.
it's
on
all right.
that.
38
What the heck?
Spirit Drive in Cabot. And do they bring their own chairs or their seats there? What's going on with that?
Like last year, there was bleachers there, so people had a chance to sit. We will
Okay.
be doing raffles.
Okay, you're going to do raffles and give prizes away? Okay.
Fidelico's coming out, and they're giving a bunch of coffee away. We're gonna
Oh.
have five $20 gift card giveaways, as well as MVP voting for the best player.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Well, it sounds like a lot of fun, man.
Last year we had like ribbons to tell like which team was which.
Okay.
And I was on LSU and we played Arkansas, and I made 3 field goals, forced a couple of fumbles, and got the fumbles. And I feel like I led my team to a victory.
Yeah.
Looking forward to doing the same.
Well, you're just lucky I'm not on the opposing team. Yeah, I mean, that's all I can say.
So it looks like it'll be at Cabot Junior High School.
Okay, Cabot
So,
Junior
yeah,
High. Okay, that
that's
makes
pretty
perfect sense. Cabot Junior High.
And now you also said that there's going to be, I mean, it's a family-friendly event. There's going to be things for the kids to do out there too.
Yes, sir.
Right. So are you guys going to have like bounce houses? What going on? I know there's going to be
Just
concessions.
like some games. I know Johnny's girl and a couple of her friends are going to be having like some games for the kids to play. He didn't say like if there's going to be jump houses or not,
Okay.
but
Yeah. And I'll be out there doing commentary play-by-play.
Will you?
So I'm
Okay,
looking
well, that'll
forward
be
to that, man.
exciting. That'll
Yeah.
be a lot of fun then. All right. Well, Nick, man, we couldn't be more thankful that you came by and shared that information. We'll make sure and get a link up for everybody to find that and hopefully get you some folks there, okay?
sir,
All right,
I
man.
appreciate you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Marla, you want to swap back out? And
Thank y'all for having me on.
oh, no,
Thank
so
you.
glad to
Thanks
have
for
you. And
coming
we'll
in.
talk to you again here in a little bit.
So just a little bit more information on that, Patrick.
Yes, sir.
If they're interested in playing or, just being involved in the game, they need to be there at the Cabot Junior High North Field at 12:30 p.m. on Sunday.
12:30 p.m. on Sunday. Okay.
They can come as early as 11:30 to start practicing. There'll be plenty of water for players and staff and everything. And 4 quarters, 13 minutes each. Should be a fun time, man. I'm
Sounds
looking
like a
forward
good
to it.
time.
Yeah, it does sound like fun. All right, let's talk about this because, well, we need to. Cases of a rare genital fungus
Oh,
dubbed jock itch have risen in New York this year. That's right. We're talking about a highly contagious super jock itch. You heard of super gonorrhea. Here's super jock itch. Jock itch is bad. Super jock itch is worse. The first U.S. case of trichophyton, mentagrophytes genotype 7, the genital fungus, was recorded in June this year. This week, the CDC issued a report revealing there have been additional infections diagnosed. if the fungus becomes infected, it can cause tinea, which affects skin around the groin, inner thighs, and buttocks. All the people diagnosed with the infection in New York City were men. The CDC said all 4 patients were cisgender men, 30 to 39, who did report recent sexual contact. But the infections have been reported at, it says it traveled from Asia due to sex
I was
tourism.
gonna say I blame
Whoa.
COVID.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't think COVID did it, but
No, this is
certainly
part
it
of it.
came on the
Okay.
back of another bug from COVID. Symptoms of the infection include itchy, red, ring-shaped rash, flaky, peeling skin, a burning sensation. Well, everybody's had jock itch at some point.
Mm,
It's just, well, not everybody. Every guy has had
Okay.
jock itch at some point. But this is a super jock itch. Look, I remember looking the marching band. And I'm, it's not exciting, but I was in the marching band. We had polyester uniforms. When you practice in summer in a long set of pants and shirt that are polyester, you're going to get jock itch, whether you want to or not, because you're baking it at like 350 in there, and it's miserable. I can't imagine how that super jock itch is.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Sounds like people are going to be, grabbing little mini rakes, the one off the desk they use to get the sand. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's bad. So I guess my encouragement to you is don't put your crotch around something you don't know right now.
I mean, I think that's a good, just
That is a good rule
daily
in
rule
general.
to follow. Yeah. Yeah.
Now that I think about it, it is just good general advice, isn't it?
Right.
Don't put your crotch near anything you don't really know.
Basic, basic things you should
Yeah.
do 101.
Yeah, I'm really glad you pointed that out. That does make a lot of sense to me now. All right, let's take a look at this then. And I think this is a pretty crazy story right here. North Korean soldiers who have joined the front lines in Ukraine on behalf of Russia now have unrestricted access to the internet for the first time in their lives. Because as you know, in North Korea, the internet is illegal. You cannot use it. You cannot watch it. You cannot have it.
Well, those soldiers are ruined.
Well, they are apparently. They are apparently using it to consume large amounts of adult content.
I was
Saw
just
that
gonna
coming.
say that.
Yes.
They're like, there's Asian women on here.
Yeah. As a result, they're gorging on pornography, according to Financial Times foreign affairs commentator Gideon Rockman. He posted that the habits of the 10,000 North Korean soldiers sent by Kim Jong-un to bolster the effort is overwhelming in their porn binge watching. He said, as entertaining as that sounds, I can't confirm or deny. Well, they're military. They're not going to tell you the
Of
truth.
course.
But yeah, these guys have been deprived their entire life of anything to do with the internet. And now all of a sudden they're looking at porn and they don't want to even fight. They're like, yeah, I'll fight later. Let me look at this for a minute. I mean, can you imagine that all that time, never having access to the internet? It must be.
And the first thing they do.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
you
I
know.
mean, because probably, if I'm being honest, the Ukrainian went, or the Russian went, you never use internet? Let me show you something. Come here. Let me show you this. He's like, oh, wow. Yeah.
I don't even want to fight it.
Culture shock.
Good strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah, if I were the Ukrainians, I would just start sending them links to everything so they wouldn't fight.
Right. There you go.
Yeah, start sending them all kinds of, here, try xvideos.com. Have you been to that one? All right, let's do something else.
It doesn't say it on the box, but Hot Pockets will totally burn your penis.
It's very true. This is interesting, and I saw this, and I just thought, wow, look at you think about someone like Elon Musk, and obviously, he's the owner of Tesla, SpaceX, X, the social media,
The world.
Well, you just think, how much more time can this cat even have on his hands? In a surprise appearance on Joe Rogan the day before, he veered away from his normal stuff to reveal that he's one of the top 20 Diablo 4 players in the world. That list has literally 2 Americans on the whole list. I mean, really? Do you think he's bullshitting? Maybe he was exaggerating. Nope, it's true. It might be easy to be skeptical of the claims, but it's actually he's the number 19 Diablo 4 player in the world
Wow.
in terms of timed runs on what's called Pit 150.
Woohoo.
If you follow him on Twitter, in between thousands of posts on other things and a few rocket videos, he has indeed periodically shared videos of himself playing that at extremely high levels. Apparently, I don't know how the game works, but it says usually he's a barbarian and has been known to complain directly to Blizzard about their class needing buffs. But like everyone, he recently played Spirit Horn during the Vessel of Hatred expansion, which is responsible for his number 19 ranking. Are you surprised to find that Elon Musk is also in the top 20 game players in the world?
Yeah, I mean, how do you have that kind of time with all the companies you're running?
That's what I wonder. I mean, the guy, Jesus, I'm barely getting by with what I do, and I can't figure out how to get my schedule, rightened out. I mean, how's this guy running a rocket company, an electric car company, playing video games? I mean, that's crazy.
That game takes time too.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen a little bit of gameplay on it. It takes.
What is I don't know a lot
It's like
about
a role playing game, I think.
It's like I actually have it. It's
Oh, you have it?
Yeah, I have Diablo 4. Yeah,
Really?
I played it a few times.
it. Okay,
Yeah,
are
I'm a
you
huge
are you
Diablo.
right up there with Elon, number 19?
No, definitely not. That was going to be my first. I like that, they had to question the legitimacy of it after, the guys created electric cars and everything. Like, oh, don't believe he can play video games too.
No, it
But,
does make sense that he could
No,
when you
it's
think about it.
it's a dungeon role playing game. You go around and you hunt all kinds of creatures and whatever and kill them.
Okay, is it akin to like Red Dead Redemption?
No, I wouldn't.
Is
say
it
that.
more
It's
akin
more
to
of
Halo?
no, I would say more like World of Warcraft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that type of medieval fighting game and
mhm.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. I remember playing Dungeons and Dragons as a kid, but that was
Yeah.
not a video game. That was just you'd read out of the book, roll the dice,
Well,
you do all this.
That's
I mean, it's kind of the same
it's
thing.
along
basically.
the same format. That's what most of those games derive from is
Mhm.
the old
So-
tabletop Dungeons and Dragons.
So those games, do they not have action in them like a regular game? I mean, you're just following prompts basically and uncovering mysteries, things like that, or is there action?
Oh, there's action. Like, I mean, you're so essentially you're your character or whatever, and you're
Mhm.
walking around this world, and I mean, you have to go to different towns or whatever to further the missions. But yeah, while you're walking along, you're running into all kinds of creatures or
Mhm.
running through dungeons, clearing them out, and getting
And so
the
you kind of turn, it
treasure or
goes into
whatever.
Tekken mode, then you start whooping ass.
No, it's just so with Diablo, it's all like kind of overhead view, and then
Okay.
it's just swords and spells, and if you're a wizard, you can shoot off missiles,
Yeah.
heal yourself.
Yeah, no, definitely don't have time in my day for it.
Yeah.
I can tell you that. But that's cool though. I mean, a lot of people do like it. Marla, are you a video gamer?
No, I was popular.
Oh,
No, I've just never. I've never got into it.
that's
So I'm just kidding.
I'm done.
I was
Yeah.
kidding. No, I've never got into it.
This show's over.
I had a job in high school and I never got into games, and it was just me and my mom at home.
Yeah.
We didn't game.
Okay.
Good thing I got announcing going for me. 'cause
Yeah, no,
apparently I'm just the biggest loser.
yeah,
I'm just
definitely.
Serious.
No, that was a great line. That's funny. No, I'm not much of a gamer other than Mario Kart. I mean, beyond that, I'm not.
I just don't have time, just like you.
Yeah,
There's no time.
I just don't know where I could find
And I
it.
have other interests. That's just not something I've ever been interested in.
Yeah.
Ever.
Like
Now,
Jason.
what is your guilty
What?
pleasure then?
Like Jason.
I do like him.
Yeah.
He's
What is your guilty pleasure
as
then?
far as like what I do.
Well, like if you have like video games, let's be honest.
Okay.
Well, now you can get paid to do it, but
yeah, I have
Yeah.
a patient, and that's what he does. It's crazy. And
Really?
Yeah, he was paralyzed when he was 16, and he's a motocross, bike, and he plays games on YouTube and gets paid.
really,
Yeah.
well, we need to talk to him.
You want okay?
Yeah, I'd love to talk to that guy.
He's a
That'd be
great
very
kid.
cool. That'd be
He's
cool.
a man now, but yeah.
I would assume so. Yeah. Well, I mean, you said a guy. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, he's 16 when I saw him. Now he's
Right. He's
22
older.
or 23.
Sure.
Yeah. But if I need to de-stress or
Yeah.
whatever, I'm gonna go make some crafts. I'm gonna make some cups or something, just
okay.
anything like that.
So you like to do creative,
Arts,
crafty
draw. I
art and
drew the
craft.
cover for Jason's children's book.
Oh, that's
I'm
cool.
trying to finish that, and just
He's got a children's book coming.
Jason does.
Yeah, is it like a healthy activity book or something?
No, it's like anti-bullying.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a turtle that's afraid to go in a shell. So
Yeah.
he's bullied for that.
Okay.
And then he's got a group of friends of other animals, a bobcat that's a vegetarian.
A vegetarian bobcat.
Yeah, it's
That's
really
cute.
good.
That's
yeah.
cute.
So we're in the
Alright.
process of trying to get that.
That's
published,
very
yeah.
cool. Very
Yeah,
cool.
he's a very smart boy.
Well, I would think so. Yeah. And now you game, of course. What's your game of choice, man?
Lately, it's been either 2K,
NBA 2K.
NBA 2K, or Batman Arkham Knight.
You know, I've heard a lot of people talking about that game. It seems to be very popular.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, you go through the array of Batman villains, the Penguin.
Yeah.
Um,
But now it
The
is
Riddler.
a more action-oriented
Yes.
game. More like is it more like a Call of Duty Halo type thing, or how would you?
it's not a multiplayer game, so you're
Okay.
not playing online or anything, but
Okay.
there's a story mode that you go through. So kind of like in the perspective of Red Dead, except for Red Dead is of course Western, and you're in the perspective of Batman,
Right.
And going through.
Whatever
Gotham.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. There's a lot to play with it. so-
Okay. All right. So what in that game? What was the biggest surprise to you as far as graphics and things of that nature?
The amount of just different upgrades for Batman, the gadgets, the different storylines that you can go through
Okay.
as far as like all the different side quests and
So it's got a lot of texture and a lot of different things you can do and upgrade, and so that keeps it fresh and fun, I guess.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you've got the Joker's in your ear pretty much the whole time, but you're not fighting against him. You're
Right.
fighting against
You're being taunted by him, and he's sending his henchmen and whatnot. I
right.
would think.
Scarecrow's there.
Yeah.
You've got all the big ones.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
That sounds like one I would like to play. That sounds
Yeah,
really
yeah.
cool.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
okay.
neat.
Welcome to the dark
I
side,
know.
Dr. Marla.
Okay, no.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, and the Wonder Woman, she
I
she
do
got
like
her own
Wonder Woman,
game
yeah.
now.
Oh,
Really?
cool.
No, she doesn't. I was just kidding.
Aw.
I just wanted to get her excited about it. Yeah. No, that does sound like a fun game, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is
Welcome
is
to
it
the
a
video
is it a
game
game a lot of people are is it competitive online? I know you don't
I don't really
compete
know.
online, but no,
Yeah, I don't really know. To me,
you just play it to
I
play it
just
and have
play
fun.
it. Yeah, because it'll occupy your time for sure.
Well, yeah, I would imagine so. I mean, hell, you need a damn near a manual to operate these games anymore.
Yeah.
You know, it's a struggle for me. I'm stupid.
You know
You know.
that I agree with that because I remember like I went into a video game store and they were asking
Yeah.
me about downloadable content or something, and I was like,
No,
X
man.
passes the ball, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all I need to know.
Yeah, see, and you're right there with me. Punch,
Yeah.
run, jump, joystick, done.
I was raised on the old, Nintendo, two buttons and the D.
Yeah, no, that's what we were talking about the other day.
Uh-oh.
What we got going here?
What's up, buddy?
Oh, come on in.
Oh, I think that's Johnny from the Cabot Turkey Bowl.
Okay,
Yeah, we
have a
can-
seat, Johnny. We'll get you on the here in a little bit. Okay. All right, let's change this up for a second.
Life hack. Bullhorn fart amplifier.
Give me that bullhorn.
Hey!
Here you go.
Yeah, I don't want it back now.
Have you been injured? You need an attorney with a passion for people and an obsession with justice. That attorney is Tim Reed in Little Rock. Look, they've won $1.3 million in wrongful death, almost $1 million in medical malpractice and in insurance dispute. These guys know what they're doing, but more importantly, he's not a figurehead of some kind. He's not just some person on a poster with a picture of a rig or a smile or his dog with him. This is a real guy you can text with, you can talk to, and who will take good care of you. He'll work with you personally to get what you deserve. Check out reedfirm.com, reedfirm.com, or give him a call, 777-7333. All right. Listen, Rich, do you like the Mission Impossible movies?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're a
Oh,
fan?
yeah.
Okay. All right, how about you, Noah?
Yeah, of course. Tom
Yeah.
Cruise.
Yeah. How about yourself, Marla?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, well, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Why are you so surprised?
Well,
Oh,
I feel like this
Spaceballs?
is a setup coming.
No, it's not a
He's
setup,
a-
but sometimes ladies don't like Tom Cruise.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's crazy.
Yeah, no, he
is nuts.
definitely is
And
crazy.
he's also doing his own stunts. That's also crazy cool.
He might be the greatest stuntman in the history of
It's
time.
just,
Honestly,
there's nothing he will not do. So, and I
No.
think that I kind of respect that. But I mean, him as a person, he's nuts.
yeah. Well,
I'm
he's
not
a
gonna date him or anything.
Scientologist. What would
Yeah,
you expect?
exactly.
But I expect all those people are crazy as hell.
I agree.
And he's a flounder pounder.
Oh yeah.
Oh, stop it! Yeah, yeah. The old internet rumor of him humping fish. Yeah, no. Well, listen to this. The production of Mission Impossible 8 has had some difficulties, particularly due to the strikes in 2023. But shooting has wrapped. The film's in post-production. The film's budget, they say, is approaching $400 million to make it.
Jeez.
Wow.
To make it. Now, in
don't know.
fairness to him, every one of the Mission Impossible movies, I think, except the first one, have far exceeded that amount in box office production. But $400 million to make a movie. Do you know what you could do with $400 million?
I could buy one of those Louis Vuitton dog houses.
You definitely
I
could buy
could,
2 or
too.
3 of them, actually. Yeah, I think
And a
you put
purse.
one in every room. Yeah, for sure.
I wonder how that compares with the Fast and Furious franchise, though. Like on budget wise to make a movie.
Oh.
'Cause I imagine they've had to spend a pretty good amount making
Well,
those
yeah.
movies.
I'm certain. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cars and stuff in it.
Not a bunch of like CGI.
Well, there is some
For-
CGI,
for
I'm
the
sure,
cars,
but
yeah,
I don't know. But Tom Cruise, he doesn't like that CGI shit. He said, "Get that out of here." Yeah, I'll hang off the side of an airplane. I don't care.
Yeah, that
And
was
he
pretty
did.
cool.
He's
It
like
was cool.
he's
he-
like the American Jackie Chan, isn't what
I
he'll
mean,
do.
kinda,
Wow.
you're kind of right. That's kind of a great analogy, to be honest with you. I mean, he literally did that. In the most recent one where he's on the motorcycle and
Yeah.
he jumps off and he does the parachute. He did that stunt 4 times
That's
to
what I
get
was
it
gonna
right.
say. Yep. Yeah.
And he did it himself. I mean, it's and look, I get it. You're Tom Cruise, but to talk myself into driving a motorcycle off a cliff, even with a parachute on.
And I think he even said that the first one he had to like really psych himself up, but then after that it was just
I wonder how
Fun.
Tom Cruise psychs himself. You're Tom
flounders.
Cruise. I'm Tom Cruise. Yeah, that's it. Big mouth bass.
Yeah.
Big mouth bass. All right. Well, obviously in Mission Impossible there are lots of gadgets and lots of spying, but now there are lots of gadgets spying on you.
Ooh.
Many popular home gadgets, apparently, from air fryers to your TVs now, are collecting your personal data more than you know. According to this report from a consumer group, the study found that some air fryers, I said your air fryer, can track your precise location, record audio, and send data to servers in other countries. That's your air fryer. Your
Wow.
nuggets are in it.
Right.
That's wild.
It knows where you
Why?
are. It's sending your conversations. It's recording you.
Why?
Wow.
Why not? How are they going to advertise to you if they don't know what you're talking about? How do you think you get that ad on your phone? You know how you get that ad on your phone. Among the findings, some air fryers sent personal data to servers in China. Certain smart TVs required zip codes or were linked to trackers from Facebook and Google. Smart speakers raised concerns while Amazon and Google offer some privacy controls. They still do heavily rely on data tracking. And do you know, even if you wanted to turn off your, put your privacy controls on your Amazon or your, whatever speakers, would you even know how? I mean, it's like on the iPhone, you got to go 20 levels in to stop ads on it.
Yeah. I wouldn't know.
No, you don't have an air fryer?
No. I do.
You do?
It's just a small little one, but
It's still listening to you.
yeah,
You think little ones don't have ears?
that thing's going in the trash.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Man, that's.
I was wondering why I had so many commercials on my phone yesterday
Yeah.
for like Kung Pao chicken and stuff.
Yeah,
after
that's
I
what it
just-
is. You see,
you know,
it's the
made
air
some
fryer.
nuggets.
It's
Oh.
listening to you.
The air
It's,
fryer.
it's recording your sex, uploading it.
Here, I thought it was all the TVs and computers and everything.
It's not
Now-
recording his sex.
Well, probably not. I mean,
Why not?
I don't know.
Hey-oh.
Okay, but I have a question. What
Yes.
is there? Is it only certain types of air fryers, or like
I would imagine that
like-
it would have to be a smart air fryer.
I'm sure.
why do you need a? Okay.
Everybody's got
Everybody
smart
wants it.
everything.
You
now.
have smart thermostats, smart door
thermostats,
cams.
Well,
you know.
what, like
refrigerators.
when Connie moved, she gave me their washer and dryer that you can connect to your phone. Why do
Yeah.
I need to do that?
Well,
Why?
that's a good question. Why would you need
Why-
to do it? Why does mine play music?
Oh, yeah, I don't need the internet on my refrigerator when it's in my
Why
hand all
don't you
the
need the
time
internet on your refrigerator?
because I don't know how to cook. But but it's in my hand all the time, so I just don't get all that. But now
No,
it's
it
coming
was-
together. Yep.
Yeah, it's one of those things where they wanted to connect everything in the world together,
Let's-
but really, all you're doing is just making it easier for it to come in and listen to you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what goes
Well, they're
on.
gonna hear a whole bunch of boring nothing. Me
Look,
crafting.
This is a true story. They admitted even when your phone's off,
Oh yeah.
it listens, it records. I'll tell you something weird that I learned too. If you don't know this, if you and we were talking about this, we may have been talking about it here, but if you use your cell phone and it's dark outside, you might see it. But your cell phone takes pictures of you every so many seconds.
Yeah.
Did you know that? It's
I did not.
constantly taking photos of you.
Constantly
It's
reading your
constantly taking
face.
photos of everything around it, like every 30 seconds to a minute. And if you were in the battlefield, the reason that they don't want you to have your cell phone out there is when they put the infrared on, you can see that light. You can't see the person, but you can damn sure see the light on that phone
I did not
taking
know.
pictures.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. How does that make you feel about your privacy? Smile, bitch.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You're always on candid camera. That's how that works right there, man. All right, let's get to this. We need to.
This is the segment, not like the other. People do stupid shit, you say, oh brother. Hey, it's not a copy or a clone of any previous bit. But if you think so, hey, we don't give a shit. Yeah. Wackadoos in the news.
Yeah, a special extended version coming soon. It'll be downloadable. So I know everybody's been asking for it. We'll have some extra beats in there, and I think Skrillex is going to do a remix for me. So that's
You don't have like a holiday album version coming out or anything?
hey, thanks a lot, man, for blowing the surprise.
I'm sorry,
You
man.
asshole.
My bad. My bad.
God, I was going to tell everybody that next month, man.
Rudolph the Angry Patrick Reindeer.
Yeah, something like that. All right, let's get to some idiots here. A man accused of stealing nearly $200,000 from a LaRue County church.
Boo.
Stealing from God, bro.
Boo, man. Boo.
Is awaiting extradition in Florida following a multi-agency collaboration. According to Hodgenville PD, a complaint was filed on October 28th regarding a theft. Local church provider, Don Boggs, $194,791 to replace a roof. Boggs allegedly failed to start the work. Multiple attempts to get him to complete the job failed, so they paid him. He's in jail right now waiting for extradition back. He's being charged with theft by unlawful taking for property. Well, that's a bad written thing. But,
So basically, he conned him.
yeah, he scammed him.
Yeah, he scammed
He scammed him. Yeah, he said, yeah, no, I can do the roof. Pay me up and I'll go get
Right.
it. Yeah. Now, Jesus has a special place for him.
Yep.
That's
Speaking of Florida, Stewart police arrested a Port St. Lucie man for trying to steal cooking oil from a closed restaurant using a tanker truck.
Why is it
Wow.
always Florida?
Well, Florida disproportionately reports crime more than others, to be honest. But an officer spotted a tanker truck traveling south on a federal highway that seemed familiar. The truck reportedly continued on US 1 before pulling in a parking lot of a closed restaurant. That prompted the officer to investigate. Well, he found the tanker parked near the restaurant with the driver, Julio Hernandez, inside an enclosed dumpster area. Apparently, it states a transfer tube connected the truck to a storage tank filled with used cooking oil, which raised suspicions. He couldn't provide evidence he was authorized to remove the oil. The restaurant manager confirmed no such arrangement existed. Now, who knew used cooking oil was worth?
I was going to say, why, though? Like,
Why? That's what I
why is
wanna
it,
know. Why are you mad he took it, and why is he taking it? What is he
Right.
doing with this?
it's
How are you
obviously
going to
got
sell
to
it?
I think Diddy.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe it's a new Diddy party. He can't really on the retail buy the baby
Right.
oil anymore, but on the low key, he gets some
Johnson and
used.
Johnson, you're out of business, but McDonald's, hey, let me get some of that grease.
Yeah, smells like fries. I love it. All right, over 250 chickens seized from a property in Arizona after sheriff's deputies executed a search warrant. The said 41-year-old Jose Balderrama arrested for owning animals with the purpose of cockfighting. What's funny about cockfighting, man? Deputies were dispatched to a property south of Tucson. Possible theft alleged observed signs of illegal cockfighting and breeding. A total of 271 chickens and 4 dogs removed from the property, handed over to an animal shelter. They said it's one of the worst things involving chickens in recent memory. I think that the McCrispy would say otherwise. I'm just saying, you know. All right. Spanish police said Wednesday they seized 13 tons of cocaine, the country's largest ever haul of the drug. 13 tons. That'd be about 26,000 pounds of cocaine.
It's an enormous
That's
amount.
That's a great weekend right there.
No.
Huh?
No.
No?
No, cocaine's just,
For the weekend?
That's how I got diagnosed with ADHD.
Cocaine?
Yeah.
Well, how's that?
Well, because, they tried some of it, and everybody's all, this is when I was younger, but
Yeah.
everybody's all, going crazy and all hyped up, and I'm just sitting over in the corner like, I can read!
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. I can understand. I can actually
can
somewhat
focus.
understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that. A woman believed to be a partner of the import company has been arrested. It was a container ship that arrived from Ecuador's largest city, and the ship carried crates of bananas that concealed identically designed boxes containing the cocaine, and intelligence from Ecuador police tipped off the Spanish authorities. Massive hauls of drugs have been hidden in banana shipments throughout Europe before. In February, British authorities said they found more than 12,000 pounds in a shipment of bananas, shattering the record for a single seizure. In the Netherlands, they got 17,600 pounds of cocaine and crates of bananas. Maybe you should try apples. I don't know. Maybe the bananas are obvious now at this point.
Just a quick comment on Facebook. I'm trying to find out more, but apparently the cooking oil from restaurants,
Yes.
Curtis Lee Moore says they use it to run in their diesel trucks.
No, they don't.
Yeah, I'm trying to find
Really?
out. That's what I said. I said, with the cooking oil? Are you sure about that?
Well, he might be
We'll
right.
find
I
out.
don't know. I mean, he could be right.
I would at least understand the value of it, I guess, then.
Well, I mean, that would make sense if you're still in it for that. Yeah. I don't know if I buy that or don't buy that. That sounds,
Waiting to find out more. We'll have to see.
Okay,
See if
yeah.
I can look that up.
okay. All right. Good enough then. Let's go here. Oh, well, here you go. Bon Jovi is joining the lineup of the Grammy Awards for Latin Grammys. Congratulations. No one cares. All right. Yeah, don't care about that. Okay. A lot of, no, don't like that either. Here we go.
Wow. Yes, cooking oil, also known as vegetable oil, can be used as a fuel in a diesel engine.
What are you talking about?
Wow.
It's Google, man.
You're telling me you can take the cooking oil out of a damn dumpster and run
For
a diesel truck.
for short periods of time and can provide acceptable engine performance and emissions in a diesel truck.
So strictly oil or oil and gas mixed together, like whenever you run your
Like a weed eater,
yeah,
you mean?
weed eater, yeah.
I don't think it's oil and gas mixed together. I think
Yeah.
it's just the oil.
Just
Yeah. But what about all the nugget crumblies in it? That's not going to, get the valve stuck or something?
nugget.
I'm not a mechanic, man. I'm just looking it up on Google.
Yeah, I'm a little.
Diesel
Okay.
engines with vegetable oils offer acceptable engine performance and emissions for short-term operation. Long-term operation results in operational and durability problems.
Well, why is there no diesel company buying every bit of used oil there is? And
Just think it had to be for something else.
And then it
There's
just
no
says
way.
straight vegetable oil is not the same as biodiesel. I mean, duh.
right.
And is generally not recommended for long-term vehicle use. It doesn't give me the recipe of how it works. It's just that apparently it works.
Okay. We'll talk about this more. A new lawsuit out of Oregon is a true head scratcher. A bicyclist riding along, minding his own business, when an ambulance made a right turn and ran into him. After the accident, the driver of the ambulance, seeing that the cyclist had a fractured nose, some scrapes, and some other injuries, picked up the victim, took him to the hospital. Travis Mayer is the lawyer for the victim, 71-year-old William Hoach, and he alleges his client got a bill for $1,862 for the ambulance ride to go along with the $47,000 in medical expenses. Should you get charged for a ride in the ambulance that hit you?
I would lawyer up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that seems a little egregious there, doesn't it? Okay. Hey, for those who don't know, the exploding well story from 44 years ago in Florence, Oregon, is considered by many to be the very first viral news story. It was so impactful, in fact, that Oregon has made Exploding Well Day an official holiday in the state now. That's right. So how does it work? Well, the official date, November 12th. Festivities include a stage featuring 2 people dressed as whales, as well as local merchants stocking up on and selling exploding well-themed merchandise. It all stems from a dead sperm whale that washed up and was later exploded in an attempt to clear it from the beach, with bits of whale carcass flying far enough to land on spectators, damaging parked cars, and creating a great viral moment. I do remember that video. That's an old one, but that's pretty crazy. Sometimes, and this is gross, but you see it, sometimes whales, when they die in the ocean and they float up to the top, and they do swell up like that.
Yeah.
And occasionally it will kill sharks that are trying to eat it, because when they bite, it'll blow, basically
Wow.
explode.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is
I mean,
kind of cool.
it's- yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah, then the other sharks eat that shark and the whale.
Right.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting, isn't it? One of life's great mysteries is that of the consistently broken McDonald's ice cream machine. Now, a new copyright rule might offer relief to customers baffled by it. The Digital Millennium Copyright Act serves as protection for the code embedded in the ice cream machine. Because of legislation, it's been illegal for third parties like McDonald's employees or franchise operators to break the digital locks. Earlier this week, a new exemption was put in place that would allow outside vendors to fix the ice cream machine. So,
This sounds like a very well thought up excuse by McDonald's for, hey, we're still not going to fix it, but here's a better reason that maybe you might buy.
well, now they can pay somebody else besides they couldn't, only corporate could fix it.
Oh,
And so because they couldn't hire an outside source to do it, it would just
They
sit there
can-
not working
gotcha.
until they could get some goon by to do whatever he did. Now you can get a local goon to do it and get the shake machine up
I
again.
was going to say, or they can just contract out to Dairy Queen or something.
And that might not work for them real well.
They
Uh,
make more money doing that.
Yeah.
Letting it break down.
Yeah.
Getting it fixed. They make the company who makes the machines. They make more money doing that.
Well, sure they do. That's how they used to do with cars. In the 80s, every car was designed to break down. Parts had a lifespan on them, and that's how they made their money. Still make a lot of money on
Yeah.
parts, to be honest with you. Back in 1964, pop artist Andy Warhol was very much into consumerism, made a sculpture inspired by various products. One such sculpture was a carton of Brillo pads. One of them became the topic of an HBO documentary, as it sold for $3 million at an auction. What the context comes, hold on. This doesn't even make, the rest of this makes, I don't even know who wrote it, what they said, but look, it doesn't matter. $3 million art Brillo pad from Andy Warhol. I always thought Andy Warhol was trash, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I never got it. I never understood it. I guess the one picture with the 4 colors in it was kind of cool. But other than that, I've never seen one single thing of his that I wouldn't, throw in the bottom of a bird cage for him to crap on.
Everybody on Facebook is saying, I thought Trump fixed the ice cream machine. Make ice cream great again.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. I'm sure. Just hang on. Give it 10 minutes. They'll all be ready today. And let's end on this one. A strange-looking animal spotted in Ritter Park, Huntington, West Virginia, has locals puzzled after it was filmed mingling with a herd of deer. Where's Matt Ordinat? Matt?
We need him.
Our Bigfoot hunter. Brittany Keller saw the creature while driving to work, managed to catch a short video. When I stopped to take a better look, I realized it was something I'd never seen before. She posted the video online, sparking speculation. Some suggested it might be a lemur, though they're native to Madagascar. Animal expert Andy McKee said, looks like a fox with mange. Huh. It's funny how that animals with mange look like everything else in the world,
Right.
but the animal they are, isn't it? What?
What is mange?
Mange is a condition that animals get where it's a skin condition, and typically their hair will all fall out or in patches at least. But sometimes they'll go, if it's like if they live in the wild, they might actually kind of become hairless, which can be a problem.
Huh.
You know, I mean, it's
Yeah.
embarrassing. Number one, you're naked, around everyone all
Yeah.
the time. Number two, you might be cold.
Yeah.
And number three, it itches like hell, like super jock itch, but to another level,
Super mange itch.
Yeah, all right, let's change it up.
It doesn't say it on the box, but Hot Pockets will totally burn your penis.
That is what they say. It will do that. So, Marla, what is your weekend about? What do you got going on this coming weekend?
I'm flying to Savannah
Savannah, Georgia.
to see Connie.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Well, you'll tell her we said hello.
Absolutely.
Yeah, what are y'all going to do there?
We were going to see Justin Timberlake in Jacksonville, but Connie got the night wrong, so we're not going, even
Yeah.
though she has tickets.
So he's out of jail from his DWI.
I guess. I don't
Okay, that's
I,
good.
I've already seen him. I wasn't excited, so I got really excited when she said we don't have to go.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, once was enough. But there's like a haunted.
But doesn't he dance and stuff?
I just don't care. I just don't care.
Justin was cool back in what, 06,
I mean, he's
07,
fine,
somewhere
but
around
I
there.
like know 2 or 3 songs of his, and I don't need. But Connie, you're great. I love you. But there's a haunted mansion in Savannah. I kind of want to go tour.
Yeah, does she? She lives there.
Yeah, I haven't asked her.
Yeah, that may be a problem.
Yeah, I think it's called Solar's Weed, and I thought like the Solar's Weed House, and I thought, oh, a dispensary.
Right.
No, it's a haunted.
She
mansion.
probably
house.
went and bought,
Oh, shit.
because she was sad, all of Justin's greatest concerts so that you could have a marathon.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope you're watching
I'm gonna cancel that flight.
Sexy Back over and
No,
over.
we're gonna have a good time, and then
No,
she's
that's
flying home with me.
Okay. Now, you're flying by yourself?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Do you fly first class?
I'm gonna.
Are you?
I mean,
never
it's,
done
it's
it.
like $45 to check your bag, or $83 to upgrade to first class. Yeah, I'm doing that.
Really?
Yeah.
That does mathematically kind of make
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, and it's $8.
Have you done
a
it?
drink.
You've been in first class?
No.
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 Oh, this is exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wonder what that means when you're
I
in
hope
first
it's a
class.
foot massage.
Oh, I'm certain of that. Yeah. Yeah. It might be
Yeah, I
the
don't-
guy in the seat in front of you.
That's okay.
but-
That's okay. That's a perk. I don't know. So yeah, when we fly back, Connie and I have decided instead of paying all that to check your bag, plus it's $8 if you want a soda or whatever.
Yeah.
It's free.
Oh,
for
wait,
first-
$8.
I think that's what it said.
They don't give you
or
free
wine
stuff?
or well, first class, yes.
Oh,
but,
I see.
But if you're in
the
Con-
slums,
yeah, you got to pay all the
it's
fees.
$8 for a soda.
So why not upgrade?
Yeah, I thought you got free soda and peanuts at least.
No peanuts. People are allergic.
Yeah.
Oh my
Pretzels
God.
now.
Well,
man.
if you have a peanut allergy, you can die on that plane. And
Yeah. Well, we got to thin the herd, Marla.
I agree, but what I don't peanuts.
We've got to do
Howdy
it. More
does.
gluten, more peanuts, and everything. That's what I say.
What are you doing this weekend?
What am I doing this weekend? Well, that is a great question. Let's see. This weekend, I've probably got 6 or 8 showings that I'm doing on homes, and then we've been working on emptying, clearing out our storage unit and bringing everything back. Getting kind of going through it, and I guess Marie Kondoing my
Yeah.
storage unit, if you will. Because we've had stuff in storage for a couple of years, and when you do that, you start to think, well, I haven't had it for 2 years. Did I really need it?
But
Right.
you have to go through it.
Oh no, you have to painstakingly
Yeah.
go through it.
Now Jason will just toss it. He doesn't care. But
No, he doesn't. Or you get sidetracked, like you open a bin and it's like, oh shit, look at
Memories.
this, man. Here, yeah.
Nostalgic.
Does everybody keep stuff from their school years? Does everybody have a keepsake box somewhere with stuff from school, stuff from your early part of your life that you carry with you?
My mom has a lot of my stuff. I don't
Yeah.
know why, but
Okay.
I just have yearbooks. Yeah.
Yep.
You have yearbooks, okay? You what about? Well, I know you have one. Whether you know you do or not, you have one at my house.
Yeah, I've got a couple. I've got my yearbooks. I just went through it actually because I'm moving this weekend too.
Yeah.
But I threw half of it away.
You did?
Yeah, half the stuff I don't like to keep too much.
Yeah, no, I don't know why my mom kept my math paper from third grade. It's got a star on it and an A+. Probably the only time I got an A+
Yeah.
in math.
That might have
Like,
been it.
yeah, I better keep this one because he sucks at math. So, you keep, do you have like a personal bin or something? full of
No,
stuff?
I've got nothing. I don't know. I mean, there may be something up at my parents, but as
Mhm.
far as me personally,
Yeah, it's got like pictures from when I was a kid that my actual photographs, not the kind on your phone. The ones that you see in pictures that, an Instamatic
Yeah.
spit out with the white bottom that shake it like a Polaroid picture, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got those.
no.
And they're all terrible. All the pictures are basically terrible. I don't know why. I feel guilty about throwing the shit away. I don't know why I even feel guilty about it. It's like, what do I care? My kids don't give a damn about the A+ I got in third grade. They're never going to look at that and go, "Oh, look, Dad was a hero."
I think you should put it on the fridge.
Back on the fridge
Yeah,
again.
absolutely.
Yeah, my mom kept everything on the fridge. Was your mom a fridge mom too?
Yeah.
Was your mom a fridge mom? Put your good work on the fridge.
Oh yeah. There was everything. Pictures and good
School
work.
picture. You always had a current school picture on the fridge.
I'll just be honest. It was never good schoolwork with me.
No, you weren't a great student.
No.
What would you a C student, B student,
Not even close.
D student?
I'll
Nuts.
be honest. I dropped out of high school midway through my 10th grade year. So
Okay.
sophomore year.
Yeah.
My GPA was 0.25.
0.25.
0.25.
There's
yeah.
a zero in front
Yeah,
of
there
it
was
and
a
a
zero.
point.
It was like I think I might have shown up, and they were like, "All right."
Well, you had the record in reverse.
Now, was that before ADD diagnosis?
Yeah. Oh yeah, way before.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, no, I
mean,
can
just
understand that.
I didn't care. Where
Yeah.
the school that I went to, it's in high school, we had like, our elective classes, and you
Mhm.
could do, like CAD drawing or
Yeah.
electronics, or it was just nothing interested me. So I was like, why? I've done.
Yeah. So what did you do? Sell drugs?
No, I actually went and entered the workforce. Like,
Oh, you did?
I came home to my parents one day. It was, like I said, midway through sophomore year, and I said, "Look, I got this job. I was a salesperson out at the local mall,
Mm-hmm.
selling this little toy." And I said, "They're willing to give me full time, and I'm doing so horrible in school, and I hate going there anyways. Is it cool if I drop out and go to work?" And they were like,
It was a different time.
Right.
Yeah.
"They were like, sure, go ahead."
Yeah.
I would have graduated in 04, and I still went back and got my GED. Still went to
Hey,
college.
good job, man.
Thank you.
Still went to college.
So
Look at you.
I don't really regret it. I
Yeah.
mean, I learned a lot more streetwise and networking and talking to people than what I ever would have learned in school. So
Mhm.
all the teachers always told me, "Oh, you're not gonna have a calculator with you your whole entire life."
Yeah, you are.
Cell phone.
Yeah, surprise. Yeah, I do too. Okay, all right.
Real quick here, Brandon on Facebook wanted you to mention, they missed it earlier, about how to get in on the YouTube giveaway.
Oh, well, you just follow us. We're trying to build up the following on the Patrick and the People YouTube. And so everybody that follows us today, that adds us on YouTube, Patrick and the People, you go into a drawing, and I've got a whole bunch of prizes in the vault that you can come up if you win that drawing, and you can pick any of the prizes in the vault that you want. It might be a Stays in Vegas, prize pack. I think they've got a CD, a shirt, some other stuff. I've got some Dark from Day One stuff. I've got, Patrick and the People shirts, Patrick and the People shot glasses. I've got just all kinds of stuff that I've got a real nice set of Titleist golf balls. Very nice. set.
Nice.
Yeah, courtesy of AMC Mortgage. They provided that as a prize for us. So, yeah, I've got all kinds of stuff. So add us on YouTube, Patrick and the People. And everybody that does that today goes in the drawing. All right.
Awesome, man.
Real easy.
Good luck.
Dude said, Nick said it's to convert to make diesel. Use cooking oil as great fuel, Jay said. Connie said, I love you. See,
Love
she's
you.
listening and she knows what, see, you can't
She's
get
the
away.
best friend.
She's pretty all right, isn't she?
Yeah, she's my sister.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool.
I'm really surprised by this cooking oil thing, man. Like, this
I
is
am
blowing
too.
my mind.
It really is shocking to find out that the same thing that I make my fries in, you can run a
Right.
truck on.
Yeah.
I mean, what does that tell you about why we're, have health challenges?
Right?
Not that we're not living longer than we ever have. We
We're
know
not
that.
going to use that to power our car. We're just going to use it to fry stuff in and eat and make us fat.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's do something different here.
Listen, what else you got to do in the morning?
All right. Let's talk about this. This is not good. A Arkansas State Police sergeant placed on administrative leave after he was charged in an aggravated assault incident relating to an altercation. It's about 7:30 a.m. Tuesday morning. Officers with Saline County Sheriff's responded to a call at a home on Point View Road in Benton. Police said 41-year-old Brandon Lofton, a sergeant with the state police, was arrested in connection to alleged altercation with his wife. He was charged with aggravated assault on a family or household member, felony terroristic threatening, a couple counts of third-degree domestic battery. He was transported to the detention center, has been placed on administrative leave until the investigation is completed. The colonel, Mike Hagar, said, no relation to Sammy, said, we take allegations of this nature very seriously. Our Office of Professional Standards is conducting a thorough investigation. He was hired by the state police back in 2009. Man, that's, it's all bad when you just hate to see the guys that are there to help and protect and serve to do something like that. I mean, that's especially when it comes to your spouse. Now, look, I don't know the whole story, obviously. It could come out and maybe it's all lies, but unfortunately, it oftentimes is the accurate case.
You're right. And either way, it paints a bad light for
Certainly
that
it does.
position. And
Yeah. It makes me, when you pull me over, want to go, hey, how do you treat your wife
right.
before you arrest me? Although I'm not getting arrested or pulled over, to be honest with you. I'm trying to live right today. You know what I mean?
Today.
But I did think that, that's unfortunate to have that, and it's surprising, I think, with a state trooper of all people, because I think they go through a very, very high, rigorous level of training. And
People are still people. I mean, there's.
well, that's true.
I mean,
It's true. People are
mean,
people.
yeah.
That's a fair statement.
Thanks.
Yeah. Depeche Mode. Isn't that their song? People
I
are
don't know.
people. I don't know. I'm just rambling now. Okay. Let's go on to this then. Boy, are you a vapor? Anybody here a vapor?
Once in a while.
Yeah. Do you like berry? The berry flavors? Yeah, you're gonna die.
Oh, wow.
That's right.
He's holding this up right
Yeah,
there.
there you go. Take that berry and throw it. While previous studies have shown that vaping is harmful, one flavor stands out as the worst of all. Scientists in Canada, that's our top hat up north, they have found that berry-flavored vapes are the most damaging to the lungs compared to unflavored. Specifically, the flavor weakens the lungs' natural defenses, making it more difficult for the body to stop dangerous germs. They said we need to be careful about the types of flavors that we're including in these products. They can have detrimental effects. Now, this is the professor of the study said that it involved exposing mice to flavored and unflavored vapes. Those mice were running like
Right.
crazy, man. Why am I so anxious? Damn. Anyway, they exposed them to that. The researchers used a live imaging technique to examine the change in the lung immune cells in real time. And while all of them, had a negative impact, the berry was far and away more damaging.
Worse.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of wild to think that an individual flavor, just something about that flavor is worse.
I want to know if that really makes anybody turn away from it though. Like if they hear, because we've heard all about when they first started coming out vapes, it was the popcorn lung
Popcorn
thing.
lung. Yeah, popcorn
And
lung.
now you hear, about diseases. That's the two questions I have. One, does anybody actually listen to it and go, "Oh, okay, that's it. I'm giving up vaping."
I want to
Mhm.
quit.
Right. And two, I kind of feel like it's just an attack from, tobacco companies there,
Well,
not wanting to lose their money. So, hey, let's make
Well,
up some things that are wrong with vaping.
But what you may not know is a lot of the vapes are owned by the tobacco companies.
Oh.
So,
So it doesn't.
I mean,
okay.
yeah, they're
I
already
did not
making.
know that. Yeah.
They're already
So
making.
you're talking,
money.
Philip Morris and all that
Yeah,
are the ones
no, they-
making Vuses and everything.
Yeah, they got in on the action. They went. We see what's going around the curve.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How many
As a matter of fact,
ads? How many ads do you really see for vapes or tobacco anymore? You really don't.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say not. Yeah,
People find it themselves.
that's true. Outside of
No,
the
that's-
truth
that's
ads
true.
and stuff, yeah,
Now,
telling you not to smoke.
I
but-
did read yesterday a news story where the UK is talking about, and you knew this was coming, a permanent ban of cigarettes altogether.
They've talked about that over here a few times too.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, it was just a couple of years ago, especially menthol cigarettes.
Oh
was
yeah,
the
no,
big
they
thing.
were definitely going to ban menthol cigarettes, but it was an election season, and they were concerned how that would impact voting.
Right.
That's a true story.
That's absolutely. You're
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Remember.
And now I don't know if whether they'll come back to that or not. But
I don't think so. I mean, I think they just continuously
man.
raise the prices until you know.
I get
Can't
that.
afford it.
Yeah, I get that it's not healthy for you. But let's be honest.
Nothing
Unless
is.
you're gonna, I mean, really,
Nothing's
are we
healthy.
gonna ban all the donuts next because they're
Right.
not healthy for our fat asses, but we like them?
As soon as you walk outside and take a breath, it's unhealthy.
That's kind of true.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of is true. I mean, look, you're exposed to chemicals, things all the time. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is, and we're still living longer than we've ever lived
Absolutely.
in spite of all of that.
Right.
And we're living longer though with more comorbidities. You guys need to really
With what?
educate.
What?
Comorbidities with lung disease, heart disease.
Okay, but if I'm living to 115,
You're having a shit life.
that lady that was 115, she was happy as hell when she did. She was. I just saw her be interviewed. She, you know what she loved? Whiskey.
That's different. That's rye and barley, right?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know what's in whiskey, but y'all just don't vape it. Stop it.
Well, I'm not saying vaping's
or
good.
anything.
I'm just
Don't
saying
go
that.
outside and say breathe in air. You're exposed. No, you're not. Stop it. Y'all just make me want to pound my fist on this. No,
What do you think?
about what?
The air outside.
It's fine.
It's fine. Okay.
I mean, it's better than vaping.
Mhm.
And it's, I mean, of course, there's bad air. I lived in San Diego. That was the worst air,
Right.
smog. But it's
Was it?
It was
I-
awful. You can we couldn't even see a mountain most days right by our house.
You know, when I was in Vegas, they said it was a bad smog day. I don't know what was going on, but there were mountains there, and you could barely see them through that.
Yeah.
Is that something that commonly happens there?
We literally did not know we had a mountain by our house for the first several months. One day we were coming home from like grocery shopping, and I said, "Has that mountain always fucking been there?" I mean, and it was. Sorry, freaking. Are we in trouble?
No, you're not. You're
Anyway, it was we'd never seen it. And most days the smog just looked like the horizon. You thought maybe a sunset. No, that was a layer of smog.
fine. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, what is that from?
Emissions.
Just vehicle emissions, or
Or
just in general
industry,
emissions?
Yeah, all the
Okay.
emissions, yeah, anything.
Okay.
Unhealthy air. That's what it's from.
Whales
The air is
exploding.
unhealthy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
yeah. Well, seeing people would not jog on certain days for like that, but that's still different than vaping all the stuff you did. You know, I'm just saying. I was just
Reason
I
number-
trying to give you a hard
get
time.
what
You're
you're
sitting
saying.
closest.
Right.
You're getting the
no.
hardest time.
And I'm not saying like go out and vape, but I mean you're gonna die from something. You might as well have fun along the way.
I think that's my thing is when people say you're going to die from something. Yeah, of course you are. But
Right.
you want the rest of your years to not be so hard.
That's true.
Not that I'm the healthiest person on the planet, but
Okay.
not even close.
Let's say that your health could last indefinitely. Okay. How long would you want to live if your health could last indefinitely?
In good health.
Indefinitely is
active-
indefinite.
Active.
Your body, just like it is today.
Oh, I feel really tired today.
Shit. This is why yeah. No.
I mean, I just don't know. As long as there's good life and there's positive.
So you'd go 130, 150, 200. Where are you going?
Let's say 103.
Okay.
Why not?
That's not even a stretch.
I
Okay,
know.
that's
Well,
fine.
That's not bad.
Yeah, because just like everybody else, you're bored.
I'm bored.
It's like, listen, I don't want to go to 150. I'm bored.
Yeah.
Stop. I'm ready to
But
go.
can you imagine the people that say they were born in the 20s and all the change they saw and living to be old? And
Oh,
that,
yeah.
see, that would be cool. But what am I seeing?
Is it cool?
I don't know.
It might be
Maybe.
scary. I don't know.
I was
They,
gonna
they
say,
might
I'm
be,
not a
but
fan
they,
of change.
they drive. When the cars were coming out and everything, going 20 miles an hour was super fast. And then now what they see.
Can you imagine? I mean, if you really just stop and think about it just for a second, how much the world's changed. An 85-year-old woman coming through McDonald's, the person in the window has piercings, face tats, all that. They're
Yeah.
probably horrified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're probably horrified. They're like, I don't even know what's happening in my life. What is going on? Now, is this person here? Is it a monster?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, because it was just such a different world. You
Well,
know,
I mean, and I see it at work from my older patients when they see, like, if I pull up my sleeves and they go, and I'm like,
do they record?
oh, they will. They will.
Really?
One lady told me, you ruined your face. And I went, I don't have any tattoos on my face anywhere. I ruined my face by getting a sleeve.
Why did you ruin your? Oh, because of that, your face is no
Because,
longer
yeah.
as
It's no longer pretty.
beautiful.
I said, okay, I don't.
Why is that?
I don't know.
You
Other
see,
than
but that's-
she hates
Wow.
tattoos.
That's
Yeah, it's
stupid.
insane. It was stupid.
Yeah,
it
no,
was stupid.
I'll tell you that tattoos are probably in the top 5 sexiest things about a woman. I like
You like tattoos? You like them?
hell yes,
Yeah.
I do a lot.
Well, and
Yeah.
it's my choice. If I want to draw on my arms, it's
Right.
my choice.
Yeah.
And then for somebody to say, and there's a lot of patients that recoil. And one man told me once, he said, I thought people with tattoos were all trash. You changed my mind. I was like, oh, so I'm just,
Well, good to know.
yeah, I'm just kind of trash.
Well, and you said these are mostly elderly patients.
Of
I
course.
mean,
Mostly.
Mostly,
Right.
yeah.
Mostly. So then I make them call me doctor instead of just Marla.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But I mean,
the
that makes
payback.
sense because that
Yeah,
was
it's
that.
Doctor Tattoo
That's
Lady
right.
to you, dickhole.
Yeah. Or if they call me honey, it's Dr. Honey.
It's doctor.
Doctor Honey. That's
Yeah,
funny.
that one.
I have referred to you as Dr. Marla for years.
That's great. That's who I am.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've never tried to just do something else, but maybe I'll push the envelope.
If a male patient calls me honey, it crawls all over me.
Oh yeah, I can
It
see that.
just drives. And I said, "Do you call your male doctors honey?" No. Well, I'm Doctor Honey then. Just pisses me off.
That is a great
It
question.
really
Do you call your? Let me ask you this: do you ever address your doctor by their first name?
I do, but I know
Do
my
you?
doctor. Chandler, my daughter used to babysit their children, so I know him like that.
Okay,
But
so that's a little
different,
different.
yeah.
But if you went to, what about you, Rich?
No, it's
No.
hi doctor.
Yeah.
How's it going?
I don't
What's the
think-
news? Am I dying?
Yeah, I don't ever go to my doctor and go, "What's up, Mike?"
Yeah, like
but I think
how
being
are the kids?
a physical therapist, even though I'm a doctor of physical therapy, it's a different level of doctor. And then when
You're still a damn doctor.
I am
Yeah.
still a damn doctor, yes, but it's just so weird.
Do other doctors, like medical doctors, do they treat you different? Do they? Well, you're not really a doctor.
There's a couple, but
Do
there's
they?
also a couple of physical therapists at their bachelor's level that treated me different because they've got more clinical experience. This is the only degree I could get if I wanted to be a PT. I don't care. It's just what I got.
No,
and
I think
and
it's
I
awesome.
wanted it,
Yeah,
but to be treated that way. But there's a few surgeons, which are usually
yeah,
kind of arrogant, but there's a few. But for the most part,
they're pretty respectful.
yeah.
Yeah, because I knew a chiropractor one time, doctor of chiropractic. Yeah, right. And that's exactly how they felt that people treated them. They say it's a legitimate science. They're doing legitimate work. Some doctors say, well, maybe not.
But it wasn't recognized by the AMA for a long time, so that's why. And then thankfully for them, because I have some good friends that are chiropractors. For
Okay.
them, they've been able to get in front of Congress and make sure their voices are heard. And
Mhm.
but it's just the ones that say, and I heard them on a radio station a long time ago that said they could cure multiple sclerosis by aligning your spine. They could cure heart
Oh,
disease.
when they
That
used to
kind
say
of
all that
crap.
kind of
Yeah,
stuff,
that's
yeah.
what I hate.
Little
Yeah.
snake oil.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I refer to chiropractors a lot, and we go back and forth.
I've used a chiropractor, and it does always feel good. But I don't know, in all fairness, that I've really gotten much out of it.
Well, if your spine is out of a line,
Yeah,
you got to fix what's making it come out of line. So if they pop it back into place,
yeah.
or your joints or whatever, you have to strengthen around that to keep
Mhm.
it there. So that's where we go back and forth.
Yeah.
So it's
No,
complementary.
and I can see. I'm not saying that
Mhm,
it's
yeah.
not real work. I'm
Yeah.
saying that it for me it was not as beneficial as I'd hoped it might be.
Yeah.
But you know that I have experienced. And look, I'm no different than 90% of the people listening right now. I have perpetual back pain. You know, I just always have since I was a kid. Even I've always
Right.
had back pain, and I've never really, and a lot of it's because I was fat. That doesn't help when you're fat. It puts a lot of pressure on your back. And so
Mhm.
I have improved that a great deal. But, and then now I've just got so many miles on it
But
that
don't you have arthritis?
I do.
And it's the painful psoriatic, correct?
Yes. And
Very
osteo.
painful. Yeah, it's very painful.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's true. And maybe that's why, maybe I'm I am somewhat different, but I think a lot of people out there have pains, that perpetually bother them. Do you have just a perpetual pain?
Oh yeah.
Which one?
Mine is my lower back.
Lower back?
Especially on my right side.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. It's coming. How old are you, man?
25.
Yeah, no.
5 more years.
He's
That
good.
light will
He's
click
good.
No,
on.
start
He's good.
strengthening now. Do it
Yeah,
now,
no.
I remember I hit 30 and I got up out of bed and snap, crackled, popped and was like, oh, apparently it's that time
Look,
now.
if I were going to tell anybody a particular, and you being a physical therapist, I'd like to hear what you say. But if I were going to tell anyone, the one thing that I would say, if you're not a person who likes to exercise, run, work out, do anything like that, just do back exercises.
Yeah.
At least do that, because if you just strengthen that, it affects everything else in your body.
That is your powerhouse. The core.
The core.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, it
And
definitely
if you
does.
have a sitting job, stand up.
More?
Oh,
Good to
yeah.
know.
Yes.
I
Yes.
try and do that because I mean, outside of this, like I work from home full time.
Yeah, get a
and sit
standing
at
desk.
a desk, and yeah, like I
'Cause your
try
back
at least
is
a few
just-
times to
And I don't know if y'all notice, I'm sitting like this all the time while
Well,
I'm
you
here
know.
because I don't want my back to hurt. These chairs,
Yeah.
I mean, they're too
Well,
comfy.
you can make that where it doesn't go back at all.
No, I'm.
She's talking about her posture.
I know what
you
she
know.
she
But
has.
also my
She has
feet are-
amazing posture.
Right.
My feet don't touch the floor.
That's
so-
why that's why she likes superheroes, because she's always standing like
There
that.
you go.
Like she's ready to fight crime today.
No, it's because of underoos when I was a kid. I had the Wonder Woman ones, and I was like,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, hell yeah.
There's some listeners out there.
Noah, could I get you to trade with this gentleman right here so I could talk to him for just a second?
While
Come
we're
on up
doing
here,
that.
man.
Some comments from YouTube listeners. They said,
Okay,
it's
great.
actually illegal to advertise cigarettes and tobacco. There's a study out there that showed that secondhand vape, so whatever the vape from vapes,
Yeah,
is cleaner than urban air quality.
Oh,
that's probably true,
No.
Secondhand smoke
Because
from
you're adding
vapes.
the. Okay,
and it smells good.
I
Right.
have to look.
Look,
that
when
one up.
someone blows vape on you, it's hard to
does.
be mad because it
Right.
smells
It's
good.
pleasant.
That smell like a cigarette.
That doesn't smell like cigarette at all. It smells delicious, like caramel or
or berries.
berries.
Yeah.
maybe killing you, but it's fresh. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Doing good.
Good to have you here, man. Tell everybody who you are.
Thank y'all so much. My name is Johnny Nathan. Jonathan Nathan, if you look me up. I'm the founder and director of operations for the Cabot Turkey Bowl.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all
Awesome.
so much for having us on. I know I was a little late today.
That's okay.
Our social media specialist wish he could be here, but unfortunately he's not gonna be here today. He sends his wishes though. He told me to give him a shout out.
All right. Well, we talked about it a little earlier, but there's probably a lot of people watching or listening right now that don't know. Tell them about when the event is, what it is, and what it's about.
Okay, well, for years, the Cabot Turkey Bowl has looked to incorporate and organize physical health, showmanship, and charity into one single game that also promotes local Cabot and Arkansas businesses and also nonprofits and charities as well.
Wow, it's doing a lot in one small event, isn't
Yes,
it?
sir. Yes, sir. Every year we've been donating to charity for the past 4 years, and every year it's just been getting bigger and better. It's free to play and free to watch, but donations are appreciated because they'll be going to a good cause. And this year, all of the proceeds and donations will be going to Pathfinder Inc. of Arkansas. Those are they help with people in Arkansas with developmental disabilities. And also the donations this year that we make will be going. I was talking to their marketing director, and they'll actually be on the field handing out pamphlets and stuff, talking to the community a little bit about what they do, handing out lanterns and stuff. And the money we making for this event is actually going towards their Special Olympic athletes to make sure they
wow.
have equipment this year for that event.
And that's pretty awesome. I mean, if you can go out and have fun and watch this game and at the same time help the Special Olympics, I mean, that's a win for everybody, isn't it?
Yes, sir. It's for a great cause. Like,
Yeah.
we're just trying to come out here, play a good game, and
Yeah.
for a great cause, man.
Now, this is at, what was it, Cabot Junior High? Is that right?
Yes. Yeah.
Cabot
Kevin.
Junior High? Okay.
Cabot Junior High North, yes, sir.
Okay.
38 Spirit Drive,
Okay.
Cabot, Arkansas.
Now,
Yes, sir.
what time does the game start?
Okay. Well, the gates will be open at 12:30. We'll be getting there a lot earlier to set up, but the gates open at 12:30. The draft, when we select the players for the teams, will be happening at 12:45, and then the actual game kickoff will be happening at 1:30.
All right. Well, let's pause right there for a second because I want to talk about this draft.
Okay.
So, if let's say that somebody's watching right now, listening right now, and they're like, "Hey, I want to play football. I want to be on the team." Can they be drafted?
Yes, they can.
What?
You can show up the day of. All you know when you look at the flyer is who's the captains, like the 2 captains on each team, and who's the coach.
Okay.
But other than that, we's like old school backyard football. If you show up the day of, all you gotta do is sign our waiver. So sign our waiver.
If
So
you
we.
get a pancake block that takes your lungs
Oh
out,
yeah, we are
that's
not
on you.
responsible.
That's right.
Yeah, that has saved our butts and behinds before. So yeah, if you just sign our waiver and our social media agreement that gives us permission to post your likeness on our social media pages, you're good to go. You'll be handed a jersey, and you can get out there and go practice.
Wait, I get a jersey too?
Yep, you
Oh,
get a jersey
man,
with
come
a
on.
number on the back.
Wow.
Yes,
Coming to
sir.
play Sunday, Patrick?
I'm thinking about it all of a sudden.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
starting to think about it.
And then the draft will happen, and then your captains and coaches, your captains and the coach will pick everybody one by one, like old school backyard football.
Yeah, yeah. And
Oh,
so
yeah.
now, will there be time between the draft and the start of the game for the coaches to kind of get everyone lined out, oriented? You're not just going to throw me on the field and go find a spot to line up.
Yeah, the coaches already have a game plan. They already told me a little bit about what to do. Of course, I'm playing, so the other coach on the other team didn't tell me too much.
Right. I get that. Yeah.
But yeah, the draft will happen at 12:45, and then kickoff will be at 1:30.
Okay.
So you have roughly a whole hour if you show up on time to practice with your team and get a game plan going. The coaches will have like a challenge flag,
Okay.
a clipboard to draw plays
Yeah.
on, and a whistle. So it's like a whole game. We got refs, coaches.
You got everything.
Oh yeah, and we will be reading our
Gatorade? You got Gatorade?
Yeah, we got Gatorade.
All right.
Yeah, water and Gatorade is going to be free for all players and staff members. So if you're planning on playing, don't worry about getting it. We got you covered on beverages.
Okay,
Yes,
all
sir.
right.
Yes,
This
sir.
sounds like the event is going to be so much fun.
Oh yeah, we're expecting about 100 attendees, maybe more. That's like double or triple our audience from the previous years. So we're really making
Well,
strides.
I bet that we can get a lot more than that out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would be interested. Look, everybody loves football, and maybe you've been wanting to play. Maybe you thought, hey, I need my chance. Well, who knows? The scouts might be there. They may be there. The NFL may be scouting. I don't know. The Razorbacks may be scouting. Show your ass up. Help a good cause. It's going to benefit Special Olympics, and that's awesome
Yes, sir.
to be able to do that, isn't it?
I do also want to reiterate that we all have jobs to go to the next day. Okay, so we're not trying to hurt or kill anybody out there, but we are getting competitive and we are getting rough.
Uh-oh.
So just be worryful and proceed the game with caution, because we've had some pretty bulky guys that just run over you
Yeah.
before.
All right.
They
that
just
sounds
throw
good.
you on the field, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We will also have concessions out there. We'll have like simple things to sell.
Yeah.
And those concession sales will be going to Pathfinder as well. We'll have cornhole and other games for the family to do. Raffle giveaways from our sponsor Fidel & Co. We got 5 $20 gift cards to all their locations in Little Rock, which is 2 coffee shops, the Sterling Market, Local Luna, and Red Door just off Cantrell Road. So they have been a really big help to us on this event this year. It's our biggest sponsor so far. Huge shout out to Fidel & Co. For them. But yeah, we will have concessions, cornhole, and the raffle giveaways. So let's say you're coming up and you'll come into admissions. That's the first table you're going to be running into. They'll ask you simply put, like, hey, are you playing or are you watching? If you're watching, you're going to get a flyer basically describing how this game came to be, like a little bio.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. It tells you about the event. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
great. Like a program almost.
Yes, the program.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then you'll get a raffle ticket. Okay. And
Okay.
if you're playing, of course, you have to sign the waiver and our social media agreement, and then we'll point you over to the field, and you're all good to go.
So you get entered in the raffle just for showing up.
Just for showing up.
Wow.
Just for showing up and walking up.
That is awesome.
That's pretty cool, man.
It
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
like a really fun event,
I
though.
think people are more prompt to donate to us and like donate to this good cause because they know we ourselves, the organizers, are not making any money off it whatsoever. It's
Right.
just for fun.
Yeah, no, you're just creating an event that everybody can have fun at, and at the same time might help out some folks with some equipment they need who are competing in the Special Olympics.
Yes,
I
sir.
think that's a great thing, man.
Yes, sir. We've donated to several nonprofits and charities in the past, but this is definitely like for a really good cause. Because, like I said, the marketing director of Pathfinder was talking to me like exactly what the money's going to be used for, and I was just like, oh my gosh, aesthetic, like
Okay.
I'm glad it's going to a great cause. But yeah,
Yeah, man, they're already talking on Facebook saying, hey, can we go? We're going to make it out there. Sounds like
Yeah.
a great event.
No,
So
this
lots of
is-
excitement building, man. And
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I think we'll send a lot of folks out there. Y'all get out there and support this. Look, go in there, drop a 5 or a 10 in the bucket,
Right.
and help the cause and have some fun. Maybe you can play. Maybe you can just watch. It doesn't matter. Either way, you can help and make a difference. And look, get out of the damn house for a minute. Get some air.
And come say hey to me. I'll be out there doing play-by-play.
yes,
So,
yes,
yeah.
we got our
man.
That's right.
commentator right over
Yeah,
here.
right.
Our commentator for the
The
game.
Bruce Buffer of Little Rock's going to be there.
go.
You can meet him in person, baby.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I want to give a thanks to him because we are both our commentators dropped last minute for the Turkey Bowl, and he was just like, "Oh, not only will I commentate, but I'll actually want you to come on the podcast with
Absolutely,
Patrick." I was
man.
like,
Oh, I
"What?"
see.
Yeah.
how
I
you
was
do
like,
that.
"Whoa."
Gotta use your resources where
No,
you
you
can.
Oh
do.
yeah,
That's
but
exactly right.
my
That's
boy
exactly right.
Nick has really talked a lot for us because I was a little late, but he definitely got to connect for us. That's my promotional team.
Well, we
promotional
appreciate that.
team
We
lead.
appreciate both of you guys a great deal, man.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you for coming in, man. It's
Yes,
so
sir.
awesome
Yes,
to have
sir.
you here.
Make sure to like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
All right, how do they find you on Facebook?
Just type in, even on Google, type in Cabot Turkey Bowl, and we right there.
Cabot Turkey Bowl.
Uh,
Go
I
ahead
just
and
want to reiterate real quick. The city of Cabot was talking to me, and we will have some law enforcement out there just to make sure the event
keep it
goes
safe.
okay. And as it gets bigger and better, they'll be investing more money into the game. So I can't promise after this year it will still be free to come and play and watch, but after this year it will probably be a lot bigger and better.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
That's
lot of
great.
great bait there. I can't
Yeah.
promise next year will be free, so
Yeah.
get out here this year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's right. That's right. Thank you again, man. I
Of course,
appreciate you.
of course,
I appreciate
Patrick.
you. All right, man. Come on up now. All right,
Yeah, man,
man.
let's
That
do it.
does sound great. Here, a few comments
Yeah.
that are coming in. Brandon said, "What a great cause it is, man." Red Door is a really nice bar and restaurant. The food's fantastic. Robbie said, "I've never been good at sports." Well, you don't have to be. You can just come watch.
Right.
You know.
Come enjoy.
Mitchell Rudder said, "Hey, Jen Deej." I don't know what that means, but okay. Yeah, good enough. Kevin said, "What up, dogs? What is up, man?" Crystal said, "Happy freaking Thursday." Latasha said, "I have an arm sleeve and leg sleeve of tattoos. I work in healthcare. I turned down jobs because they wanted me to cover tattoos. I worked in pain management, dealt with older people who loved them."
Okay, yeah. Who cares?
Yeah, no, it's
like-
just right.
It's just drawings.
It's a personal
Mhm.
preference.
Yeah.
I remember when I was younger and like being told, tattoos are unprofessional, don't get them, blah, blah,
Sure,
blah, hide 'em up.
absolutely.
But I think, just as time has gone on, it's obviously become a more
No,
accepted,
that-
okay thing.
Attitudes have changed dramatically. I knew that when you started seeing people with face tats at McDonald's. That's how you know.
Right.
When you see someone with a face tat at the drive-through, you're like, "Yep,
I
attitudes
do.
have changed."
I just don't like the face ones. But again,
Well,
I'm going to be prejudiced against tattoos. No, it's just not for me. But my daughter has a massive Black Widow right here.
Yeah.
tattooed.
on her neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something that's become more popular. I have a friend that got like a big butterfly tattoo on her neck. I guess it's just the next big thing to do.
Yeah. Coheed Consumer 13 said, "I actually met Patrick at the vape shop I worked at and ran for over 10 years. We told folks it was about harm reduction, not 100% safety."
Ooh.
That's what he said. I'm just sharing that information there. All right. Well, there you go. There you go. Let's do something different now.
Patrick and the people.
You say elevator, I say
No.
locker.
No, done with that one. I'm erasing it today. Get it out, Gunny. Get it out. We'll talk.
I'll send
All
her
right.
a message right
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Gunny does a great job. He's
He does.
awesome. He is
does.
awesome. All right, but we can do this.
Listen up now, I'll tell you a story. Without a doubt, it's kinda gory. It's the worst news you could ever hear. Things just like this make you fear. Lying lunched on a dumb guy's knee, or a big hard fuck drowned in some honey. Why you laughing? Why you laughing?
don't laugh at it. It's not funny at all. At all. Police in boy, this talk about insult to injury. Police in Mississippi's capital said a man died Monday when he was trying to repair a dump truck and asphalt poured onto him. Yep. Daryl Sheriff, 41, underneath the truck working on a hydraulic line when the tailgate opened and asphalt fell on him. He was buried under hot asphalt, appeared to be a malfunction of his dump truck, adding it was a horrific situation. The incident occurred at AJ Materials at 10:30 a.m. Dude hadn't even had lunch yet, man. Damn.
One of the worst ways to go.
Yeah, he said he tried to fight to make it through those injuries, but it was just too enormous. Yeah, it's kind of like lava.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're under the truck already having a bad day trying to fix your truck. When something happens and the asphalt all dumps on you, that's
You're done at that point.
yeah, no,
Yeah, I'm done.
that's some Final Destination shit right there for sure. Yeah. All right, let's move to this one then. This is also not good. A truck driver thrown to the ground and crushed under the wheels of his own stolen vehicle as thieves raced through the streets. The dash cam showed the unnamed driver, 59, clinging as the thief drove at a high rate of speed around L.A. As the two officers give chase, they're heard saying they can see the owner trying to hold on to the passenger side of the vehicle as it twists and turns around a corner.
Oh, my goodness.
First of all,
Why?
why?
Why not
Let
just
go.
let go?
Let go. As soon as it gets over 10, let go. It's done.
Right.
But no, he wanted that vehicle. You know, maybe his weed was in it. I don't know. Tragically, he lost his grip, fell to the street, and the CCTV footage shows the moment the truck's rear wheels ran over him. He was later seen writhing in agony because, well, he just got run over by the back wheels of his own truck. Police are heard saying this might be a pursuit. He's on the truck. He's hanging off the vehicle. His partner then corrects him, saying, no, it's the victim. Then they dispatched for an ambulance. They did stop the suspect, and he was arrested. They later said the victim attempted to intercede, hung on the truck as Rodriguez drove away. Multiple 911 calls were made, but again, he did not make it out. So that's unfortunate.
Lacey on Facebook says, wow, it sounds like a fight to the death there.
Well, it did.
It was,
Pretty much it was. Yeah, that's exactly right. Okay, let's go to Pennsylvania. A Pennsylvania man trying to escape his vehicle after a minor car crash fell to his death plummeting off an overpass. Again, another really bad day right there.
Man.
Yeah, the accident happened at Route 28, Penn Hills, Pennsylvania. Brian Sabak, 63, involved in a one-car collision that left his driver's side door inaccessible. About 7:30 p.m., he tried to exit the car through the window, but lost his balance and fell onto an overpass below.
So one car vehicle, just
him.
His vehicle. So
yeah,
he's
smashed
the only
into
one
the
that
wall.
crashed.
Yeah, he smashed into the wall. The driver's door is jammed up, or he smashed into something, a barrier or whatever.
Right.
The driver's door, so he goes to crawl out the other one and
falls.
He's climbing out and loses his balance and boom.
Like the old cartoons. Huh?
Yeah, very Wile E. Coyote like. Yes, that is right.
Yeah, when it's your time, though, Jesus, what a.
I mean,
That sounds awful.
well, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's right. It was awful.
That
Not
escalated
funny
quickly.
at all. Not funny.
No,
Well,
it's not.
no.
But
Not
I
really
mean,
that
Not.
funny, but okay. How about this one? A skydiving instructor and former Army veteran fell to his death while speed flying in Brazil. You know what speed flying is, right?
With the wings, right?
Well, kind of those kind of suits, but this one is a little different. Jose Lima, 49. He went to Pedro Bonita. Sounds good. Sounds like a restaurant.
right?
I would eat at Pedro Bonita. Yeah, that sounds real
That
good.
means pretty Pedro, doesn't it?
Pretty what?
Pedro Bonita.
Pretty
Doesn't
big.
matter. Keep going.
It's a popular cliff in Rio de Janeiro, known for its stunning views and sports. So, surrounded by friends and enthusiasts, he checked his equipment to make sure everything was good. In terrifying footage captured just moments before the incident happened. Lima was seen prepping for takeoff, ready to experience the thrill of the skies. As he began to run, he appeared to lose his balance right as the chute started to open. This misstep sent him off course, leading to a tragic fall. 4 hours after authorities were notified, they found Jose Lima's body. The parachute and equipment recovered by the Rio police as part of the investigation. He had arrived alone at the national park, hiked up a trail to the edge of the cliff where it's prohibited to jump from.
There you go.
Well, yeah, there you go. First of
There you
all,
go.
you're not supposed to be there. Second of all, you're dead. So, yeah, no bueno at all on that one. And let's see. We'll do this one just because it's really not the worst thing in the world. But a man in Kent, Washington may face felony charges after shooting himself in the ass with a stolen gun at a gas station. Surveillance footage revealed the gun fell from his pants, and while trying to put it back, he accidentally shot himself in the ass. He has previous felony convictions and a no contact order prohibiting gun possession. Well, I can't imagine why they wouldn't want him to possess a gun. He can't even hold the damn thing.
Is his name Barney Fife?
It sounds like it might be. All right. That is good on that. So,
Tonight on an all-new Becky's Got Crack. Yo, Becky's Got Crack.
Yo, Becky, let's hang out, girl.
Patrick and the people. So we were talking earlier about playing football for this charity event.
Yeah.
Now, there are lots of people, lots of guys that want to go, relive the glory days and get out there and try it. But, probably some of them are going to get injured.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, right?
Right.
What is something that when you were young, you love to do, but now you might not do it, or if you did, it'd be way different?
Ooh.
Jumping out of the swing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jumping out of a swing. That's a great answer, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not jump out of a swing now because I think if I hit the ground, my knees might pop off.
Buckle, yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably face plant after that. I used to face plant a lot when I was a kid, jumping out of the
Yeah.
swing.
I have a fear of like jumping into a pool and the same thing happening. So I don't jump into pools.
Really?
Yeah, seriously.
Well, don't jump in the shallow end.
Well, that's where I went wrong. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Marla?
I can't think. I mean, I can't do roller coasters anymore. They kind of make me dizzy, but nothing.
But I don't
know.
that's
That's a
something,
valid
though.
thing.
That's a valid
I
thing.
still love to ice skate very much, where most of my friends won't go near it. So
I've never done it.
I
Laura
love
wants
it
me to do
so
it.
much.
Yeah,
But I'm like,
okay.
listen,
If she wants somebody to go with, I'll go.
Well,
But
she
no
might.
one will go with me. I
She
even
might.
have extra skates if she needs her own.
because look, I struggled with roller skating.
Yeah.
Much less you're going to put me on a thin blade and ask my ankles to hold my fat ass up. I think that's a lot to ask my ankles to do.
Is
I
she,
th-
she good?
I don't know. I've never seen her do it.
Oh,
She might be amazing. I don't know.
would
She
love
could be,
to.
one of those Olympic skaters for all I know. I have no idea.
The last time I went skating, I needed one of those like walker things to go around on.
Yeah. I like to hold the rail around the wall. Yeah.
I have this rule. I'll try it out, and after like the third time of falling, when the headache starts setting in, I'm like, all right, I'm
Yeah.
good. We're
Well,
done.
here's something that I did when I was a kid, and I loved, and I really won't do anymore, is jump on a trampoline.
Hmm.
I get a headache like 12
Yeah.
seconds in. Yeah, and I'm like, no, I'm
It's a lot
out.
of movement.
Yeah.
Well, it
Oh,
makes
yeah.
it makes me have to pee, but that's girl stuff. But I bought a trampoline for my kids.
Yeah.
It was really for me, and but it strengthens your core. So
Do you use it?
I don't have it anymore. My kids are all grown, but I
Oh,
did.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, your core's in better shape than mine.
No,
That's
no,
for
no,
sure.
it's not. But yeah, thanks. No, but no. But jumping on a trampoline as a female that have had several kids is not good for the bladder.
No, I can't
But it
imagine.
strengthens it after a while.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No, I think we went. Where was that place that you worked? Jump Zone.
It was
Something like-
Third Realm at the time.
Okay. Well, I went to one of those for early on.
You talking like a trampoline park?
Yeah, for his
Yeah.
for a birthday he had, and I got on there for like 5 minutes, and I went, "Oh, I hate this now." And it was so much fun when I was a kid. We used to, of course, a lot of kids get injured on trampolines.
do,
I think.
yeah.
I don't know if that's true, but I know that we broke my brother's arm that way
Well,
because I suplexed him.
but they have enclosures now that like are standard that come with them. We didn't have those. We just fly off.
No, it was a thing and a metal bar
Yep.
around it. That's all
Yeah.
it was. So when he got suplexed, his arm hit the bar and it just broke. And then my dad turned the trampoline over. It was done. We never got to play on it again, which was a good idea. We were only thing we did on it was WWE stuff.
Why not?
I mean, it's because that's what I mean. It was
That's
fun.
what it was
yeah.
for. Yeah,
That's what
that's
we
what
thought
you
it
did.
was for. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the only thing that was fun to us. That or making someone bounce real high.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you could jump a certain way and they catch your
Double
bounce
bounce
and and woof.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
if,
Dude,
or if someone's house was low and they would get on the roof
Oh,
and jump
yeah.
on it, and then you go, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, that's fun. I never did
I
that.
remember doing
No,
that.
I'm definitely not doing that.
No?
No, I
Not a
definitely.
high
Crazy with it.
roof, a lower roof, in those little ranch.
You'll do a suplex off, on a trampoline, but you're not going to do a 5-star frog splash off the roof.
No, probably
Not
not.
today.
No, I'm not. No, my fat ass will go through it. That's what the tensile strength's not going to be high enough on that trampoline. So no, I'm going through it.
Or you'll go to space.
The final frontier.
If you bounce,
Yeah, I don't think so.
if it's a,
I don't think that's going to happen. No, I don't. What is something else that you used to do when you were young, fearlessly, that maybe you wouldn't now?
Oh, a bike jump, with your little BMX
Oh,
bikes.
yeah,
And go, make the little wood ramps and the dirt and everything. And yeah, man.
Man, we did.
Flip a bike over and scratch up, hop on, and keep on going.
No, that's so true, man.
what I wouldn't do is that merry-go-round that you spin and you go flying off. I wouldn't do that one now.
Yeah.
Oh, the one on the
No.
playground?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Busy.
No, hell no, I wouldn't do that. How many times? I mean, I don't know. Did you guys have metal slides at your school?
Yes, they were hot.
Oh my God! How many
Yeah.
times did you get on the slide and didn't know and burnt the
Oh,
out of your
yeah.
legs?
Just
Yeah,
I don't
like-
even know why that was a thing. That's crazy.
it kind of is when
Yeah.
you think about some of the things we had on the playground.
Oh, yeah.
It was pretty dangerous, to be honest. Now we were a little tougher because we had to be.
I mean,
Your playground might kill you, so you had to be a little tougher.
just a little bit.
Yeah. Even the things we played with, jacks. You ever stepped on a jack?
oh,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Makes Legos look like a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, step
Let
on
one
a
of those
jack.
go and pierce through your foot. in the
I've
middle of the night.
had it happen.
Yeah,
I've had it happen. Yeah, because as a kid I played jacks
Yeah.
because that's what I had.
I was trying to think of what
A stick.
they were called
Yeah.
on the playground. They were on like a spring and you sat on them. They
Oh,
bounced back
it
and
looked
forth
kind of
and-
like a horse or a dog.
Yeah, it was a
one
horse or a
with
dog
handle
or
on
a
it.
rocket or whatever. And
Yeah,
yeah, you
yeah.
just, yeah.
I don't know what that was.
Eventually, one of your friends would come and like pull you all the way back on it and see how far you
Yes.
could fling forward.
They had an electric one at the grocery store. You could put like 50 cents in and ride it and basically shake yourself like this for 2 minutes. And the kids think that's the greatest thing ever. I don't know why.
And people wonder what's wrong with us now.
Yeah.
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 We've all had our
Shaking
brains
baby
shaken,
syndrome
right?
at 6.
Of our own account.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No doubt about it. All right. Well, listen, it has been an amazing show today so far. Noah, this is your first time on the show. Tell me, what did you think about the set and everything when you got here?
I think it's really cool. They did a great job with it.
Yeah, Game Time Wraps put that together for us and made the spaceship here. And if you haven't seen it in person, you really should come by our studio and check it out one morning. It's 1021 Hemlock here in North Little Rock. And I'm not kidding. Just come on by. I mean, you can come on by, take a look at the studio.
Bring
Hey,
donuts.
if you're interested, it wouldn't hurt if you brought donuts. And if you're interesting or whatever, we might just have you sit down and start talking to you. You never know. You might be a star. Might be a star, Let's take a look at what some folks are saying right now. Some of our fine people out here. Latasha said, sadly, there are many doctors who don't like them and look down on people for having them. Talking about tattoos. Robbie said, I have 2 full sleeves myself. Let's see. Great cause. I'm sure I'd pull a hamstring competing in the raffle. In the raffle.
In the raffle, even.
Yeah, that's me, bro. I would competing in the raffle. That's where I'd pull my hammy. That's exactly right. Crystal said when I was younger, I could do a one-hand somersault, but I'm 43, and I think if I attempted it, I'd probably end up in the hospital. 100% sure, no questions asked. Laura does cartwheels pretty. I would say at least once a month she'll pull a cartwheel just randomly.
Just for the fun
Make
of
sure
it.
you can still
because-
do it. Keep
yeah.
it up.
Say I
Yep.
still can, yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, it seems to
not?
be an important feature in her life.
Yeah.
I
Right.
don't know because that's the girl thing. You're not saying guys don't do them, but that wasn't, and I was trying to be Batman.
Right.
That's what we did. We'd either play Kill the Man or Batman when I was in elementary on the playground. It was one of the two.
Let's kill the man.
What's Kill the Man?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're a girl. Kill the man is where you have a football and you throw it up. One person catches it. Everybody tries to kill him.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Everybody tries to take him down. Everybody. So you got like 30 people, 20 kids, 30 kids, whatever, trying to beat your ass
yeah,
down.
never had that one.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, you want to know how I found out I was claustrophobic? At the bottom of a dog pile. Yeah, when I was biting kids to get out. Ah! No, get off me. I can't breathe. Crystal said, I'll go out skating with you.
Yay!
Yeah, Crystal's good people.
Hi, Crystal.
Yeah, she'd do it. She said, I'm not a trampoline jumper because of the same reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, headaches. It's headaches. It
it's
shakes
not
my
peeing?
brain. No, well, it may be for her.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, it's headaches. Peeing, no. Now, you know what? I have the opposite problem. I have a problem where I'll forget and I hold my pee too long.
Yeah, don't do that.
Well, I do. I don't mean to. It just happens.
You just
And then I go to the
forget to
bathroom
pee.
like, oh, God, that hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I go back to doing it again.
Go get an exam too. You need to.
I went to my doctor yesterday. He didn't examine that, but I didn't ask him to. Should I?
Well, sure.
Why? It's working.
Okay.
Okay. No, for real. Should I be? No, never.
Prostate
I'm not
exam,
even.
sure.
Oh, I've done that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, my prostate's
Oh, you
great.
think I'm go get your pee?
I regularly check my prostate.
Oh.
What? Don't you?
No.
It's like feeling for
I
lumps
check
and breast
mine
cancer,
every
man.
day.
You
Yeah,
got to
dude.
check it.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually they have a plug that you check it with. Are you familiar with that?
Apparently, I haven't reached that age quite yet.
Oh, it's called a butt plug.
Plug.
Oh,
He knows. He knows.
Oh. Yeah, no, don't do that unless you want to.
that's your thing, you know. Hey, whatever.
That's really not, to be honest with you. I'm really
Sure.
no, I got to stop now. Defending it makes it look
Maybe
like I
maybe
could
you
be.
can challenge for the record or something. You know, I
I
don't know
could,
if
I
there
could.
is one.
I'm gonna
but,
sit on
you
one
know,
the size of a lava lamp.
Yeah.
They when I
Plug it
went
in.
yeah when I went to
We just see
once
Patrick light up in little bubbles.
Yeah.
when I was doing a sponsor deal with Cupid one time, and I went to the store and we were looking at different things, and I swear to God they had one that was probably that tall and that big around, and I just went, why?
Why?
Are you trying to die?
Right.
Are you trying to be put on a rotisserie? What are you doing here? Why would anyone want? Oh, I can't because I can. Look, just because you can gauge your ear to where there's no ear left, only a ring, doesn't mean you should.
Right.
So
Yeah.
my 5-year-old mother, who's battling cancer again, we
Yeah.
went to Spencer's a couple weeks ago, and my mom is wickedly funny, and we're standing there looking at things, and there's a strange girl we don't know next to us, and my mom picks up this big hot pink dildo,
Yeah.
and it looks like a pink cancer ribbon on the box. And she goes, "Oh, this is for cancer survivors. I need this." And then she texts the girl. She goes, "What do you do with these?" And the girl goes, "Oh, let me just tell you." And they just have this whole, and I have it on video. It's so great.
Hold on.
Very-
She just randomly asked a
Oh,
stranger,
she-
"What do you do with
yeah,
this?"
what is this? And what's a butt plug? And what? Because my mom is,
Yeah.
she doesn't care.
Was
She's funny.
Was this just a random customer or an employee?
Random customer.
And so the customer
Yeah,
began
she's like,
to
"Let
explain.
me show you." Yeah. So they were having a ball. My mom goes, "Well, what about these? Should I take these home?" And the girl's like, "Oh yeah, here's what." It is so fun. My mom she's a
Did
nut.
you get that
never
girl's number?
I don't know. No.
Oh, okay.
But I
got
do,
it on
I do
video.
have a
Sounds like she
video
was
of it.
fun. I mean-
No, not that fun.
She'd
but-
probably be a hit out there, you know?
yeah, no, they were having a good time.
I bet they
My
were.
mom was enjoying it.
Yeah, that sounds like you do have a fun mom.
She's
That's cool
very
to have.
funny.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's great fun. Yeah, I don't know. My mom would probably, she wouldn't even go in that store,
Oh,
maybe.
no, Mom loved it.
Yeah, she'd be like, I'm not going in
Because I
there.
didn't even know they had these. And I said, "Mother, I've seen your drawer by the bed when I was growing up. Don't be lying."
You know, it is weird, and Laura thinks it's exceptionally weird, but I don't know if it was a generational thing. I think I really did have kind of a weird childhood, you know. But I'll never forget that on top of the refrigerator, my parents had, and I only know this because we talked about it so many times, a 17.5-inch double-headed sex toy on top of the refrigerator that they would bring out to amuse guests when they'd come over. Look at this.
Dildo, yeah.
Yeah, and it
Around
was
the
like-
house.
Yeah, it was like a conversation piece. And I'm like, why do you have You know, I look back at it now and I'm like, I never would have handed that to me. Here, kids.
Right.
Look at this.
That's, your parents enjoyed that together. That's funny.
I don't know if they enjoyed it together.
No,
but I
that's
mean,
not what I meant. But that's fun.
yeah, I guess it
It's
was.
good, healthy.
I don't know.
Sounds like something I'd do to run off, a Jehovah Witness or something. Like,
Yeah.
have you found Jesus? No, but come on and look at my
Look
huge
what I did
dildo.
find.
Yeah.
Look what I did find. No, definitely that's interesting. It was just weird as a kid,
Yeah.
I guess.
At least put it away.
You don't
just
put it on top of the fridge.
Yeah.
But they would leave the house to my parents and me and my brothers would play with it like it was a whip from Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
I don't know where that
Slap
thing
each
had
other.
been. We're slapping each other
Right.
with it. Yeah, no doubt.
Pecking each other as you're running down the hallway,
Yeah, and my parents, I remember my dad, back then it was VCRs, we had a VCR, and he had two things that held VCRs, a little bit, or videos, little video cabinet things. They were little drawers you would pull out,
Right.
One of them was normal family movies. The other one, he's like, don't mess with these. Don't touch them.
Well, that's the first thing you're going to mess with.
Right.
Absolutely. The first thing I did was watch it.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, man. Yeah, it was called Champagne for Breakfast, one of them. I remember that. Champagne was a girl.
Oh.
And everybody was having breakfast. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, it was like, whoa, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
And your dad didn't even duct tape it
No,
shut or
man.
nothing.
No.
Don't watch
Or,
this.
put an
Because
alarm on it.
Typically, in most cases, the fear of my dad's wrath was enough. You didn't look, and I swear to God, no joke. We had guns all over the house. He had rifles. He had pistols. I mean, everywhere I turned, there was a gun. We never, ever, ever touched them because we knew
Right.
if you do, I'm gonna kill you with it.
Right.
After I whoop you.
Good healthy respect.
Yeah, and
For
so
both.
we never did. Didn't have the same respect for his porn. Did not. No.
You have to, after you watched your 4 minutes, because porn is usually really exciting and then
Yeah, I've
then
never
immediately it's,
understood a full
boring.
length. Yeah, why is a full length movie needed? I don't even know.
But you have to rewind it back to the right spot where you started it from. So if Dad put it in, you'd be like, this wasn't the spot I was at.
Right. No. I remember too. We had the old cable box, and when cable first came out, and yes, I'm old enough to remember when cable first came out. You had a box that was probably about the size of like this size right here, and it had 14, I think, buttons on the top because that's all there were, 14 channels.
Yeah.
But you could get premium channels. You had to pay for it. But somehow, some way, I don't know if I heard it from another kid, how I learned it, but I learned that there was a place on the side of the cable box I could take a toothpick, put it in, and I could touch certain things and get other channels to come in. And so me and my brother would get a
Figure out.
toothpick and we'd get the Playboy channel to come in, and sometimes it would roll, or go black and white for a second. But
You
we
didn't
would,
care.
no, we didn't
No.
give a damn, man. I'm telling you, it was,
You had hit the jackpot there.
Yeah,
that was it.
so I don't know why I'm skeevy. I have no idea. All right. Well, hey, first of all, let me say thank you to all of my amazing co-hosts today. If you need physical therapy, and you probably do, Dr. Marla Murphy, exceptional PT in Benton, please go see her. She has done amazing for me and helping me in more than one experience. My back issue, had a shoulder issue, been several that she has mitigated for me when I thought, oh no, I'm going to end up needing surgery. I didn't, and it's thanks to her. The Bruce Buffer of Little Rock, right here, Rich Rockwell. You
Yes,
need an
sir.
announcer. You need somebody to hang out with that can announce your stuff. This is
Voiceover
the
work,
guy.
all that. Yeah.
Voiceover work, yeah, whatever you want. And then this young guy right here, Noah Beam.
Sir.
That's the man right there, the future man. So give it up for Noah too. We appreciate
Thank
you
you,
coming in
thank you,
today,
thank
my
you.
man. Yeah.
Man, thank you. Thank you for
And
doing this.
certainly thankful for all of you. Remember that throughout today, everybody who adds us on YouTube, Patrick and the People, is going into a drawing. We'll announce in the morning who it's going to be. You can come out here to the vault and go through the vault and pick any prize in it that you want. I won't even lock you in. I'll leave it unlocked while you're looking. Okay.
It's cool if I throw a shout out and thank Nick and Johnny for coming in from the
Absolutely.
Cabot Turkey Bowl, man. And again, Sunday, be there.
Be
Lots
there,
of
be
fun. I
there,
mean,
be
really, yeah.
No,
Good
no,
doing
it is.
commentary. It's a great time. Good cause, man.
The
Come on
Cabot
out.
Turkey
really
Bowl.
cool.
The Cabot Turkey Bowl, man. And that's a lot of fun and for a great cause. And then, of course, the Friday show, you know what it's going to be about. We've got The Rant. We've got Sean Michelle
Ooh, yeah.
doing a live musical
Yeah,
performance. Thank you,
yeah,
Marla.
you're welcome.
She helped broker that for us.
Woohoo.
And then, of course, we're going to have John Reap and Dick Colligan, two amazing comedians in the studio with us as well. And it's just going to be a crazy, crazy show. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I appreciate it. Please keep spreading the word. It's amazing, all the help that you've given us and the support. We're so thankful for it. We will be back again tomorrow. Thanks so much.
See you.